BMSBuilders.com/bank. Capital One NA member FDIC.
Buying a home? Rocket Mortgage will cover 1% of your rate for the first year at no cost to you with Inflation Buster. That's more road trips, more front row seats. Plus, if rates drop within 3 years of your home purchase, you'll get exclusive savings when you refinance with Rate Drop Advantage. Save when you buy today and refinance tomorrow. Call 833-7-ROCKET today or visit inflationbuster.com to start saving.
For fees covered, rate, like date requirements, and other terms and conditions, visit inflationbuster.com or call 1-833-7-ROCKET. Equal housing lender, licensed in all 50 states. NMLSConsumerAccess.org, number 3030.
BMS Builders is your premier custom builder in eastern North Carolina. With homes in Blackwood, Mills Creek, Dalton's Cove and Farmville, and Belmar and Ayden, they're constantly expanding. Now to Laurel Glen and Sarah's Way, plus the new duplex community at Abigail Trails. BMS Builders can build the home of your dreams. Just ask Dr. Dennis Ross in Greenville or ECU football coach Mike Houston. They built their homes, and they can build yours as well. Call 916-1578 for BMS Builders. The Buccaneer Music Hall was voted the best nightlife in Greenville for 2022. And don't miss their biggest New Year's Eve party ever, featuring Cooper Greer and the Eli Craig Band. Tickets are on sale now. This show will definitely sell out, so get yours in advance by visiting the Buck in person. Each ticket includes entry, a champagne toast, inclusion in the raffle, and more. Come ring in the new year at the Buck.
What's up, y'all? Cooper Greer here. New Year's Eve. Come join me and my friends, the Eli Craig Band, at the Buccaneer Music Hall for the biggest New Year's Eve party around. It's going to be one hell of a party. Can't wait to see y'all.
It's back! The annual Pirate Radio Holiday Treasure Chest is back. The chest is loaded with fabulous prizes from our fantastic sponsors. Tune in to Pirate Radio Live, weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m., and you could win this.
One $25 gift card to Christie's Europub, the Dap House, the Sidebar, and Jarvis Street Bottle Shop for a $100 total or a $100 gift card to Shimmer Boutique.
It's gonna be a December to remember on Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Don't stress this holiday season. Give the gift of beauty. A gift certificate from Bar Medi Spa will not only bring a smile to that special someone, it will smooth wrinkles, tighten skin, erase veins and brown spots, and get rid of unwanted hair. Visit the professionals at Bar Medi Spa in Greenville. Available now. Gift certificate specials for her or him and BOGO stocking stuffers. You save and they glow. Visit us at beautybarmedispa.com. Go Pirates!
Greenville Utilities electric customers will soon be able to receive text notifications in the event of power outages. Enrollment is automatic, so make sure GUC has your cell phone number by signing into your account at GUC.com, then update the information in your user profile. Want to talk with someone instead? Call 252-752-7166 during business hours. 252-752-7166. Update us so we can update you. Visit GUC.com for more information.
Before you hit the road this travel season, be sure to get your tires inspected by the tire guys at Greenville Auto World. The Greenville Auto World service team sells all the top brands and economy tires if you need a new set. Need an oil change, state inspection, or AC repair? Greenville Auto World can work on any type of vehicle, and the monthly oil change special is only $29.99. Make an appointment now by calling 364-8730. For award-winning service, trust Greenville Auto World.
Eastern Pines Dental, located on East 10th Street beside Lowe's in Greenville, provides complete dental care to all ages, including implants, root canals, crowns, wisdom teeth removal, IV sedation, Invisalign, and much more. And as Eastern Pines continues to grow, we've added caring and kind doctors ready to assist you, including Dr. Ward, Dr. Lovick, Dr. Moore, and Dr. Mosley. Call 751-0770 to schedule your appointment today. The staff of Eastern Pines Dental thanks you for trusting them with your dental care.
Great. It's 30 degrees in here. This is going to be a cold night.
No one's coming out this late.
I'm on firewood.
Dad! I'll put hot coals in our socks for bedtime. Mom!
Hi, I'm from Delcor Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Got an email about your heat being out?
That was me. I sent it from my phone.
I think your socks are on fire.
Ah!
Call Delcor today to get a new system installed for less than $100 a month. Offer expires soon. Go to DelcorInc.com. Monthly fee based on new system financing is 9.9% APR for 120 months. Call Delcor for details.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
There's local politics, bud.
I want to shake his hand. I want to shake his hand. I want to shake his hand.
Was that supposed to be funny?
Get these clowns out of here.
Why would they do that?
You were having a freaking game.
Dude. It's a cocky bunch, man.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to this Tuesday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here with you inside the Pirate Radio studios, coming to you today on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. You can find us on 1250, 930 online, pr927fm.com, and hang out with us. Watch the show on Facebook Live and YouTube. We had a watch along Sunday night. That part was fun. The Washington-New York game, not so fun for me, but had a lot of folks hanging out. Enjoyed that. Had a great back and forth yesterday on the program. So come hang out with us today. What's on your mind? We got a lot going on because National Signing Day coming up Wednesday along with bowl prep. So Stephen Igoe cannot join us Wednesday. He is set to join us today, and we'll kind of get a last look at what East Carolina is trying to lock down as far as signing day goes for Wednesday. So we'll talk to Igoe later on in today's show, all the bowl prep. Also talk a little East Carolina basketball. Great win on Saturday. They play again coming up 6 o'clock on Wednesday in Minges Coliseum against High Point. So the Panthers rolling into town. We'll talk about all that with Igoe at 4. At 5, we'll talk to Bryce Williams. He will join us in the Pirate Radio studios, and we will get you ready for the Birmingham Bowl. Bryce Williams, two-time Beef O'Brady's Bowl champion. One at Marshall, one at East Carolina. I'm going to say he's the only player that can say that. Two-time Beef O'Brady's Bowl champion will join us here in the studio. Special show today because Wes Hines is here passing along Christmas cheer. Hello, Wes.
Hello, Clipper. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. And, Wes, you never fail to put a smile on my face and the listeners' faces, so thank you for being here.
I'm glad to be here.
We'll have more with Wes today. We'll have Wes pick a bowl in 40 bowls in 14 days. Give us his background on the teams, the matchup, all that. And the Chan man, the man of Chan, Chandler Honeycutt.
What's up, Clipper? How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. Alex Marion says, so, didn't let Coach Perry hear 40 bowls in 14 days. Now, is Alex saying that, so Michael Perry was on the show yesterday, recorded that interview, and we had 40 bowls in 14 days. Is Alex saying he has the keen ear to realize that I did not play the song for Coach Perry and just put it in later? I believe that's what he's saying here. And if so, good catch, Alex.
That's a good call.
You owe Coach Perry an apology.
I think he is happy he did not have to hear 40 bowls in 14 days.
I think you need to get to Minges early tomorrow. I think Chandler needs to finish the show tomorrow. You need to get down there and apologize to Coach Perry.
All right.
Or even better, maybe at halftime after he's done interviewing Coach Schwartz.
I'll be in line to talk to him next.
Yes, and you'll issue a formal apology to him.
Coach Perry has gone down to the sidelines to catch up with Michael Schwartz and also Clip Brock regarding 40 bowls in 14 days. We will have several editions of 40 bowls in 14 days today. Oh, by the way, 2 openings of the treasure chest coming up today, Wednesday, and Thursday. So we got 2 winners coming up today. All right, Wes. Steve Hill's going to test out your producing ability. He says, Clipper!
Yeah. Clipper!
A manual soundboard.
Keep it going.
All right. He also says a burglary. Wes not ready for these. And these shouldn't be. Oh, there we go.
Oh, I was hoping we'd keep going with just Wes.
Yeah, but I'm better. I'm better than that.
All right, you just say what Clip says then.
A burglary.
A burglary. That's exactly what you said.
That is.
Like a wind-up West doll.
John Moody says Brian Bailey laugh.
John Moody said Brian Bailey laugh.
All right. Can you do the Brian Bailey laugh? Or
no, I am not going to do that.
Let's try.
That's not bad.
Nailed it.
That's not bad.
Nailed it.
Wes, that was not bad.
Oh, Chandler, tell us we have the video audience on Wes doing that.
Oh, yeah, we do. We do. We
Good
got
stuff. If you have any soundbite requests for Wes, please pass them along. John says, Wes not ready for the influx of soundbite requests.
Okay.
All right, Wes, here's one. It's 2 little butt cheeks. That's a soundbite. It's right there.
Where?
See 2 butt cheeks in the fourth column? Fourth column right there. Look, click on it.
It's 2 little butt cheeks.
Thank you, Wes.
All right. Well, I see. I'm not familiar with all this stuff, so
Right. Yeah. You're on the fly. You're doing a great job.
Can I request one?
Yeah.
Wes, can you sing the intro to 40 Bowls in 14 Days?
No, I am not. I refuse.
Why?
No.
Why are you refusing that? You did the Brian Bailey life. You won't sing Clip's song?
Oh, we need to play
40 bowls in 14 days.
Not bad.
That's perfect.
Not bad. I'll have that now for a future edition that I can use.
All right, so when you do 40 bowls in 14 days with Wes, can we play him the country version? Have you heard it yet?
No, I haven't.
Sure.
All right.
I mean,
I want to see what he thinks about it.
Okay.
All right.
Because remember, I complained the last time I was here about those 40 bowls in 14 days. That version, it sucked.
Jeez. Tough crowd.
Your Google reviews are going down, Clip.
Tough crowd. And, when you do a good job as Wes does, he can say if people suck or not.
He has the right to be a top critic.
Yep. Michael says, how about those freaking Pirates?
I don't know about that one either.
Okay, well, you can at least look. Instead of look at me. All right, anyway.
I don't know.
Adam says, great job,
How about
Chandler.
those friggin' Pirates?
There we go, Wes. Adam says, great job, Chandler, bringing it home yesterday.
Thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
So Chandler had to fill in. I had to check out A.G. Cox Middle School, my old stomping grounds, where I scored 2 career points on that court. And on that same court, Lily was dancing yesterday. There was a chorus performance. It was fantastic.
Field goal or free throws for Clip Rock?
It was a jumper from the elbow.
Meaningful points or just garbage points?
I never got in a meaningful game.
Really?
Yeah. I was like,
you're the.
We have that Mason Garcia discussion.
Yes.
Should they have played to get me ready for the following year when I was at D.H. Conley? No, they shouldn't. I was in because we were really good. We used to blow teams out, so I got some time, but never meaningful minutes.
Did you play hoops at Conley? We always talk about A.G. Cox.
Negative. Only.
Were you on the team?
No, I didn't play.
Did you try out?
No. The basketball coach was our advanced PE teacher, and I just remember lighting it up and like looking at him like, yeah, you need this guy.
And you got cut.
And well, yeah, I never tried out.
You didn't try out, or you?
No.
Why?
Because I wasn't good enough to play basketball.
You weren't the best around?
No, I was not. I am honest about my inability at athletics.
So you hung up the gym shoes in 8th grade?
I was a PE player, a rec player, a outdoor player, not a organized team player. Chandler, though, great job. You did a good job setting up the Michael Perry interview.
Thank you.
You opened up the treasure chest, had a classic bend over joke for Jeff Dover that got the house. You just brought the house down. That was good.
Thank you.
Also, and it's our job to entertain. Nailed that. Inform. I thought you nailed that with the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard. In fact, awesome night, slate of games last night. Can we hear that, Wes? Chandler setting up the games last night.
And top 25 action in college basketball tonight. We have some ACC action going on. We have Duke on the road at Wake Forest. Duke is a 7-point favorite on the road against the Demon Deacons. Drake will travel to Mississippi State. Georgetown and UConn. Former ECU sharpshooter Tristan Newton and the Huskies will be at home against the Hoyas of Georgetown. UConn, number 2 in the country. Alabama will be hosting Jackson State. Elon will be on the road against number 18 Indiana. Marquette, number 24 Marquette, is at Providence. Northwestern State is on the road at Baylor. Arizona and Montana State. Arizona is at home. They don't have a line on that, but the Arizona is number 5 in the country. Virginia, another former Pirate in the ACC, is Jayden Gardner for the Cavaliers in his final year. He is going to be on the road at Miami, and then Montana is on the road at Gonzaga. So that is a look at the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by the Buck.
Awesome slate of games last night.
Tonight.
Let's run down some of those results, Chandler. Who won that Wake Duke game?
We'll find out tonight.
Oh, that one's tonight? Yeah. How about UConn Georgetown? Because how did Tristan do?
We'll find out tonight.
That one's tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Showdown between Virginia and the U. Big one last night, 8:30. How'd that one go?
We'll find out tonight.
That one's also tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just realized there. Man.
Big slate of games last night, Ellerbe. So big they had to move them back a day.
I mean,
how did that?
It's not so easy, is it?
How? Man.
Chandler.
Jesus.
Wes,
how did I do that?
Wes, can you coach him up a little bit on what to do? What happens when you make a small mistake around here?
You get exploited, and it will be made fun of for the next 15 years.
Well, I'm used to that anyway.
You're letting Wes explain it. Wes is the guy. Maybe college basketball just isn't your thing. Wes had Kentucky winning a tournament game in a game between like Michigan State and Arkansas. Yeah. You picked a team to win that wasn't even playing in that game in your bracket.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
the sad part is Wes still finished higher than some people in this building. That was the worst part of it all. The shame of it all.
Oh, Chan, man. Tough times.
I was sitting here wondering, like, all right, I must have done something wrong. So I went to the schedule, and I said, oh, my gosh, those scores are tonight.
Yeah.
That slate is tonight.
Maybe, but that was for our replay audience. They heard that this morning, and you got them ready to go for tonight.
I mean, at any point last night were you at home like, man, I can't find any of these games.
Why are they not showing any of these? Great games.
Doesn't Duke and Wake have a deal?
The Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard is a lie.
Yeah, it is.
Man, I'm sorry.
You're apologizing to the listeners.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Don't apologize to me.
These big Tuesday games on Big Monday are just kind of like, it's really confusing here.
Man, God, I feel like an idiot.
You did nail the Monday Night Football game. Congratulations there.
I did get that one right.
Yep.
Oh,
that's good.
God.
Well done.
All right. You know, the internet's a tricky thing.
I looked up the scores and went automatically to Tuesday. I don't know why. And then I literally went to Monday night. I've highlighted top 25, and it's showing Bowling Green and Fairmont State and Gardner Webb and Bob Jones University.
Yeah. You're not. Are you a sports guy?
I consider myself a sports guy, but I have my days, and yesterday and apparently today is one of those days.
All right. Fair enough. Other than that, though, great job.
Golly. I cannot believe I did that. Actually, I can.
Can you really not believe you did that?
I can.
We have more soundbite requests.
I mean, Clip, you left the show. The show was up 33-0.
Jeff Saturday comes in.
Comes in, starts calling plays. Next thing I know, it's the biggest comeback in Pirate Radio history.
I mean, you gave me crap for that. Remember I said the MAC championship, Chandler?
You idiot.
At least I had the day and the time and the kickoff right. All right, good stuff. We roast the ones we love. We love Chandler. Thanks for sitting in and misinforming all of our listeners.
Yeah.
All right, John says, do the Cliff Godwin. I don't care about the weather. Come on, Wes. We believe in you. John really wants to hear.
I don't care about the weather. I can't control the weather. Don't want to talk about the weather.
John also wants to hear Jerry Jones talk about his favorite thing.
Okay, I know what it is. I'm trying to find it.
All right, John really wants to. We're going to do our listeners a solid here and give them what they want.
All I know is, how about them Cowboys?
Nah, and if you don't find it, we're going to have you say it.
Oh, God.
Are you ready? You're going to have to say it, Wes.
Okay.
3.
Say, I want me some glory hole.
No.
Why not?
That.
Well, you better find it then.
Where's
better find it if you can't say it.
Up, left. There it is, up.
I want me some glory hole.
Thank you, Wes. And there you go, John.
And go up to the one above it.
Mine is right.
I can't tell you how many times in my life when I have had it handed to me in a lot of different ways but I went back to work, got up on Monday morning, and there it was. Glory hole. Right there in the middle of it.
Resiliency.
Resiliency.
Wes, you and Jerry Jones are good old country boys. What's he talking about there?
I am not going there. I won't even touch that with a 10-foot pole.
Fair enough.
See, I'm seeing a little dynamic in the Studio B over there that Chandler's doing a good job of coaching Wes. Wes, can you coach Chandler on what tonight's games are? Like, get him on.
Right there.
I mean, y'all should work together as a team.
I wasn't here yesterday, so.
Hey, later in the show, you don't have to do the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard.
Yeah,
I've already got
it. I've
already got it.
The great slate of games coming up tonight.
Yes.
I did that on purpose, guys. Are y'all that stupid?
Yeah.
Golly. I did it on purpose for the replay this morning, and so you didn't have to do it today. I mean, I'm just trying to be nice. Good gosh.
Isn't the NFL game on that?
Well, I threw the NFL game. I had to, but I was like, I'm going to go ahead and do the college basketball for tomorrow night.
Okay.
Ellerbe, we do have some bowl action. You're excited about
day football.
Some day football. Who do we have today on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by the Buck? Eastern Michigan versus San Jose State in the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. And then tonight, the Boca Raton Bowl, Liberty and Toledo.
I am 1-0 in my 40 bowls in 14 days picks.
I have not even began to grade those. Congratulations. What'd you win, Ellerbe?
I took Louisville.
Louisville to win the Fenway Bowl.
I don't believe I've picked another. Have I picked another one? I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm going to say yes.
I don't think I was here last week, maybe. Or did I pick another one?
Ellerbe picked the Quick Lane Bowl. Ooh. Monday, December 26th. You have Bowling Green knocking off New Mexico State.
Right. Good deal.
And Ellerbe, before you leave today, you will pick a third bowl in 40 bowls in 14 days. In fact, let's do it right now. Chandler, do you have a song request?
All right. We'll save the country one for Wes.
We got Bryce later, too. We'll do country for either Bryce or Wes. We got Igoe coming up. He'll do one. What do you want to give to Ellerbe?
Let's put them in the Christmas spirit.
Good idea. All right.
40 bowls in 14 days.
So you think this
14
sucks,
days, 14
Sing along,
days,
Wes.
40 bowls
Sing
in
along,
14 days. Oh my goodness. 40 bowls in 14 days, 14 days, 14 days. 40 bowls in 14 days, 14. 40 bowls, 14 days, 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 14 bowls, 14 days, 14 days, 40 bowls in 14 days. 40 bowls in 14 days, 40 bowls in 14 days.
Wes, you're great on that one.
I tried.
I hope Michael Perry wasn't listening. He is going to be ticked off.
Ellerbe, how do you feel about Mayo?
Mayonnaise. I thought Shirley picked the Mayo game.
She was supposed to.
Yeah, and then we got into a long discussion about somebody asked us our favorite games.
Oh, is that when that happened?
And it just went into
oh my God, that
yeah.
was awful.
Did you hear that conversation? If not, don't go back and hear it.
Do not. Actually, she made it into a promo for Pirate Radio Live, so if you're out and about driving around, you might hear
Somebody asked us coming off the World Cup, our like 3 best sporting events of all time.
All right, what's yours, Jonathan? Don't even say like what is yours? What is your 3?
What comes to mind for you?
The 3 best sporting events I've ever attended?
No, it just said, what are your 3 best sporting events of all time? That's how the question was worded. What would you answer to that?
I don't know. I mean, I thought it was cool one time my son hit a walk-off home run in Little League. That was pretty cool. I went to the Stanley Cup Game 7. That was really cool. And I went to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right.
That's a great answer.
What the question was trying to ask is like the best games of all time.
Oh, what's the best game?
Sporting event.
But Chandler's answer was
Super Bowl is an event.
Chandler's answer was Hank Aaron.
World Cup
hitting
event.
the home run.
You weren't even alive.
My first one was like I said, Super Bowl.
He was just naming like Super Bowl, World Series, NBA
sporting
Finals.
event. That's a sporting event. That is a sporting event.
Let's not do this again.
But it's usually something that had an effect on you. like where you would have like, oh wow, that was cool. I mean, I remember when Kirk Gibson hit the home run for the Dodgers that time, and he walked out
over Eck.
Yeah,
on Eck.
I mean, I remember specifically.
Answer the question, Ellerbe. What do you think about mayo?
I'm not anti-mayo. I don't use it a lot, but I'm not opposed for it.
Chandler, you asked a good question yesterday if our winner, Daryl, had a burger.
Yeah, and I asked the same thing to Jeff, too, Jeff Dover. I asked Daryl, though, first. I said, if there was a local restaurant in town that was going to, honor your name with a burger, what would that burger have on it?
Yeah, I want to throw this to Wes real quick. Wes, if they had the Wes at a local establishment, like I'll be at AJ's tomorrow night, and I like to get the club sometimes. If I ordered the Wes, what would be on that sandwich?
All right, that would be hamburger with mushrooms, pickles, and
sauce.
No, chili.
Any cheese on that burger?
Yeah, you can put cheese on it, but it'll be extra.
He's upcharging us?
You're upcharging us?
So, okay.
So really? Does the West come with cheese or without cheese?
It comes without cheese.
Nope.
It comes without cheese.
And then if you want cheese, you better have some extra money in your pocket.
It's called the West with cheese.
What if I bring my own cheese? Can I put it on there?
Well, you just if it ain't molded.
All right, fair enough.
No ketchup, mustard, or
yeah, that's what I was gonna get to. No condiments.
Don't have that on the table, right?
Yeah, that will.
What's your side?
Side would be French fries and French fries and.
You can just stop there.
I mean, you don't get two sides at a lot of restaurants.
Well, a lot of times you might, and it might be slaw.
All right, so you get the slaw for free, but you got to pay for the cheese.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because you can take your slaw that you got as the side and put it on your West.
Put it on your West. Put it on your West. Ellerbe, what do you want on your West?
You know how expensive it is to cut cheese.
Thank you, Wes.
Yeah. Now, Wes, if I wanted cheese on my burger, how much would it be extra?
At least 15 cents.
At the very least. Mike P says he wouldn't touch a glory hole with a 10-foot pole either, so y'all got that in common. Brad says he wants Wes to do the Captain Bill. I'm going to get booty for a year.
Oh, God.
Do you remember that one, Wes?
No.
Yes, you do.
You had to be here for that one.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Nah, don't worry about it. Ellerbe.
Yes, 40 bowls and 40.
NC State versus Maryland. Mayo Bowl, Friday, December 30th.
Maryland.
Why?
Because
we have some news regarding State's quarterback.
State's quarterback is not going to be there because he is going to the Bluegrass State. And I believe Tua's brother is at Maryland, and
that he is.
I think Maryland wins this game. I think State's kind of checked out. They've had a bunch of coaches leave as well, and
their
I think,
offensive coordinator's taking over for Coastal Carolina.
Right. I just think State's kind of in a we were supposed to have a better year than this. We'll go down to Charlotte and. Their bowl game got canceled last year. I just don't think State's going to be into the game. I think Maryland. I don't believe they've probably been to a bowl game in a few years. So I'm going to say they're more hungry.
They were really bad, and we remember that because Scotty Montgomery went there. But they were. What is their head coach's name?
It is He came from Alabama, I believe. He was out of the Nick Saban tree. Because that's how he got Tua's brother to come to Maryland.
But they finally started winning Loxley. Yeah, they were 3-9, 2-3, and then finally a 7-6 win this year. Ellerbe, you're correct on that. DJ Durkin coached Maryland to the Quick Lane Bowl all the way back in 2016. That's the last time they were in a bowl game. They have not won a bowl game. When's the last time Maryland won a bowl game?
2010.
That is correct.
And the Fridge was the coach.
Yep, Military Bowl was their last bowl victory. How about that? So they were on a drought just like the Pirates. Their drought is even longer than East Carolina's. East Carolina, how about we're just 1 week away? We'll be on the air this time next week on the Bud Light pregame tailgate, taking you up to the 6:45 kickoff. And at that time, we'll throw it over to our coverage of the Birmingham Bowl. We'll have live play-by-play coverage of East Carolina and Coastal Carolina. And when the fourth quarter ends, we'll send you right back here to the U.S. Sailor fifth quarter call-in show. So we are wall-to-wall next Tuesday with Pirate coverage, Ellerbe.
Yeah, I can't wait. Looking forward to it. The Christmas holiday is going to be fun and festive with family, but it will be nice to get back into the routine and hear bowl coverage and watch the Pirates play. Great kickoff time, 6:45 on a Tuesday night. So hopefully everybody will join us for pregame and postgame one more time. Should be a lot of fun.
Ellerbe, this is a simple question for some, a very difficult for others to answer. Will you be in Minges Coliseum on Wednesday?
Yes.
All right.
That simple.
Easy enough.
Did you ask that question to other people?
I did not.
Wes, will you be in Minges Coliseum on Wednesday night?
No, I will not.
Will you be there on Thursday night?
No.
Will you be there any night the rest of the year?
No.
Don't like basketball?
I don't care for it, no.
Okay.
Not your cup of tea.
What would it take to get you to go to the ECU basketball game on Wednesday night, Wes?
What if I told you that sushi was $2 off?
No deal.
What if I told you free cheeses on the Wesses?
They're giving out the Wesses.
No?
Still no deal.
No deal?
Just not a basketball guy.
Deal or no deal, and it's no deal.
What would make a deal happen to get Wes Hines and Minges on Wednesday night?
What if they did live wrestling event at halftime?
Okay.
Yeah? Yeah?
That might do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, got him.
Live wrestling.
Got him.
Live wrestling.
Santa Bo's here.
Yeah.
What you doing, Bo?
Bobo.
Is Bo a scheduled guest on the show today?
I hope not.
Wow. I think you need to get Bo in here.
No, I say that because I forgot him in the past, but this time, what are you doing, Bo? Come on in.
Come on in.
Come join us.
We'll do some Christmas comedy with Bo Batts.
I'm sure he's got some nutcracker jokes and everything in between.
He's got a bunch of peanuts.
Bo Batts, Santa Bo.
Can Bo open the door with all the goodies he has?
What are you doing, Bo Batts?
Cheez-Its, peanuts.
I heard him talking about extra toasty Cheez-Its.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
What a... Man, your wife must love you.
Wow.
Look at that.
Family. What size is that?
Wes, family.
Family.
Yeah. Family.
Everybody else down here.
Yeah, let's get Bo's mic on here.
He's on. Bo, what's up, man?
Just Christmas shopping.
Oh, yeah?
Just wanted to bring y'all some gifts. You're always so good to the league, and it always helps us. So just wanted to tell you thank you, and hope y'all all have a Merry Christmas.
The Pitt County Girls Softball League is the league he speaks of. Bo Batts delivering gifts, some extra toasty Cheez-Its.
You got me hooked on those, too.
They're good, man.
Oh, my God.
Solid. Wes, you like it? You want some?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. He'll take
Oh,
some.
Wes. We'll take these to Minges tomorrow night.
They probably won't let me in there with that.
I'll put it under Clip's sweatshirt.
Bo, you been to any Pirate games this year? Basketball?
Watched them on TV.
Yeah.
Hadn't been to any. I mean, they're exciting.
Good win on Saturday.
Oh, God, that was a great win. And to lead it from start to finish, I mean, they've been getting behind in every game, and to go out there and basically control that game from the tip-off. So I think this guy's going to do, I think he's going to do great. He's got to get some size, though, in the middle, because those conference games are going to be.
Yeah, Tubby Smith's not still the coach at High Point, is he?
No, his son is.
Okay.
Also, Michael Perry told me yesterday that D.H. Conley's all-time greatest basketball player will be in Minges tomorrow night. Keith Gatlin is an assistant with High Point. A little before my time, but was a great player at Maryland, right, Bo?
He was.
Yeah. And he will be here tomorrow night. That's cool.
I thought you were going to say you were the greatest ones. You were going to be there.
Negative. I will be there. I don't know where I rank on that list, considering I didn't play. But yeah,
you're still on there somewhere.
Let's see. John says, Clip, what do you think about some of the Louisville players saying F. Satterfield? I'm not aware of that.
His first name starts with a L?
F. Scott Fitzgerald, F. Scott Satterfield.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's bizarre, that whole deal where he should have never left App. He should have stayed there. He could have been
I'm pretty sure he's made a lot more money leaving App.
I'm sure he's made a lot more money, but they're now 2 states he can't go back into. So
he's crossing them off the map.
Can Rich Rod go back in West Virginia yet?
It's probably like a statute of limitations, right? Where you're welcomed back, I think, at some point.
It's been at least a decade.
Remember, was it Brian Kelly that spurned Cincinnati all those years ago, and people got mad and walked out of the meeting?
He coached at Cincinnati
and then left
for Notre Dame.
And the players got all mad.
Oh yeah.
I think no one I mean, Bobby Petrino left the Falcons in the middle of the season. That's the all-time.
He did like a note in the locker room, right? Like
Yeah.
he just kind of bounced.
I mean, he left the NFL team for the SEC. I mean, that's one of the all-time like
scumbags,
low balls, right?
Well, I don't think they care too much, right? I mean, he was in over his head type of thing.
And now he is the offensive coordinator in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Can you think of just a better matching city?
He quit a head coaching job to become a coordinator.
Yeah, well.
Can you imagine him riding his Harley down the strip in Vegas then?
Can I imagine it? It's probably happened 6 times already.
Hey, he was the Bill Clinton of college football coaches. So,
yep, right there in the right spot too, right?
But I didn't have you as a Yankees fan.
Yeah, I've been a Yankees fan. Well, I mean, I'm 100 years old, so.
Tell us about Babe Ruth.
We used to go out and drink a lot together, so. No, I've always been a Yankees fan all the way back to Mickey Mantle and Roger Maris and all those guys, even back into the 50s. So, yeah, it's well, I mean, you can't be a Baltimore Orioles fan.
Well, you can.
Not everybody's a front runner like you, bud.
Did you see what the Orioles have spent $10 million in free agency? The Yankees have spent $441 million.
Yeah, right. It's like two different sports almost.
Yeah, show-offs.
Ellerbe, I remember, I think you asked me, did I watch the Jeter
documentary?
And I said I have no interest in it. And then I watched it, and it was really good. So I don't know if I should apologize to you or just say that I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was.
I was not a Jeter fan because I'm a Yankee hater, but it was a really good documentary.
It was really well done.
Yeah.
And, I mean, unfortunately, there was a lot of Braves heartbreaking moments in that documentary, too. So.
Jim Leyritz.
Yep.
Brutal. Have you seen it, bud?
Yeah, I thought it was well done.
It was good.
Give us your top 3 Yankees of all time.
I thought you were going to tell me my top 3 sporting events. One of them would have been, the chariot races in the Coliseum. Top 3 Yankees, Mantle. I go way back. I mean, I like the older Yankees, Maris. Bobby Richardson, all those guys that were around in the 60s and 70s or at 50s and 60s when they were winning titles every year.
Do you have any color television Yankees you like?
Golly. Color TV.
I mean, this black and white Yankees.
We didn't even have TV when I started pulling for the Yankees. So.
He was listening to a radio about that big, bud?
Used to watch it on the radio.
Yeah.
What'd you think of Aaron Judge? Was that special to you, seeing him hit all those home runs?
Oh, yeah. I love that. Yeah. I mean, the problem was the Yankees didn't have any pitching. That's their problem. They can score a lot of runs, but they can't keep anybody else from scoring.
Is baseball your favorite sport?
No.
Softball.
No. Well, softball's up there.
What's your favorite?
College football.
Yeah.
And college basketball. They're about equal.
How you feel about the Pirates and Chanticleers?
I think we're going to win. I mean, I think we're a lot more solid and settled in terms of coaching and players and that kind of stuff. So I'm hoping it. I'm hoping that we do well, and I'd love to see us break that streak.
I like Bo comes in. We just pelled him with questions.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite Christmas song?
Actually, I'm into the modern stuff now. Like Katy Perry's got a song called "Cozy Little Christmas."
Mm-hmm.
Old Yankees, new singers.
I don't think I've heard that.
It's
Have you heard
song.
Taylor Swift's song, "Christmas Tree Farm"?
No, I haven't heard that one.
What is wrong with everybody? And again, I hadn't heard it. I heard it the first time last week. But I've listened to it like 50 times since then.
It was on the radio the other day.
Did you jam out to it?
I did.
It's a great song. Bo, check it out. Taylor Swift, Christmas Tree Farm. Christmas Tree Farm. She grew up on a Christmas tree farm. And
probably hated 5 or 8 guys that she knew there were working. So.
Had 12 breakups. And
that's why she's written this song, is because when she was 8, she had a traumatic experience.
Bo knows a lot about Taylor Swift.
Did you hear about the West Burger?
Yeah, I was listening to that coming in.
So give us the Bobo Burger.
Oh, my God.
What's on the Bobo Burger?
I don't know that I can top a West Burger. So.
I mean, they might put you on special occasionally because the West Burger is going to sell the most. But
will you at least have cheese in your burger?
What's on the Bobo Burger?
Oh, my God. Probably just something basic. I'm gonna cheat like I'm gonna actually give you the cheese. Okay. It's going to be included in my burger.
Okay.
So
very nice.
All right.
That's nice.
And then chili from a place that just closed recently. I've been in. My wife's been worried about me. I've been in mourning. Central Cafe in Rocky Mount on 301 Business. I figured it out. I'd been eating there since I was about 3 years old.
Wow.
And the other day I stopped in there. I was in Rocky Mount, and they had closed.
Man.
Oh, no.
And they had the best hot dogs and chili you'll ever eat. Of course, I did have something good turn out. There was a place in Rocky Mount back in the 80s that served peanut butter pie. And if you've ever had it, oh, my God, it's Mrs. George's peanut butter pie. They haven't made it in 35 years. There's somebody making it now. They found the recipe.
Wow.
So I'm headed to Rocky Mount to try to get some pie.
City on the rise, Rocky Mount.
I'll probably have to finance it. So
First Central Cafe hot dog at age 3?
Yes.
Wow.
Used to go in there with my dad all the time, and he'd get hot dogs and drink chocolate milk with it, and my mother would almost pass out.
That is a long relationship you had with that place, but man, it's sentimental. I mean, when Bowley's, but especially O'Cool's, when those doors closed, that was I might have cried a tear or two.
Has anybody ever had milk and hot dogs together? That just doesn't sound.
Chocolate milk too. That was weird how he would do that.
Milk and hot dogs don't really seem to.
I never understood it.
I like both of them, but just not together.
I tell you another restaurant that I miss is the Old Town Cafe. Now this is y'all. Neither one of y'all will know these. This is when I was in college. You used to go in there. They had a Greek family that ran it, so you got a fight and a meal.
Dinner and a show.
Yeah. Dinner and a show.
Where was that at?
Oh, right over at the corner of. It's right next to the Chapter 10 on the corner, across from the Kraken and stuff like that. There was a little restaurant right in there, and you got to remember this is back in the 70s, 1870s.
Where would you park your horse?
you had to get a horse pass.
All right, Bobo. Well, thanks for coming in.
Hey,
spreading your holiday cheer.
Great Thank you, guys. Thank y'all so much. And look, hey, I do want to put in one little plug.
Yeah.
If anybody needs any stocking stuffers, I still have some of the
cards.
Some of the cards.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
No, those are great discount cards.
I use mine at least once a week at my girls love Zaxby's. And
well, I'm going to give Wes one.
Yeah.
We love it.
How can they call you, Bo?
He can use it to get his own West burgers with it.
Yeah.
252-714-5485.
All right.
And I've got them. I always have them with me, so I'll be glad to deliver them. And I got about 1,000 that I need to move in the next 3 days. And
so call Bo today. All cards must go now between
blowout sale
Friday at noon.
Got to get rid of them.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for everything you do for the girls.
Thanks for coming in. Ellerbe, good to see you.
Hey, good to be seen.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, same to you guys.
Happy New Year.
Look forward to next Tuesday, bowl coverage right here on the Voice of the Pirate Nation.
We'll be with you 2:45 on the Bud Light pregame tailgate. Let's take a break, come back, more to go. Cut that music, Wes. I just realized we got to do something. Okay. Let's open up the treasure chest.
Ooh.
How about that?
Yes, we do.
How about that?
Hey, can I just yell it out?
Let's go caller 12.
Yeah.
317-1250. 317-1250. Caller 12 will be a winner. We've got 6 prizes left. We will open up 2 today. You can be a winner right now. 317-1250. 317-1250. We will.
You better do the disclaimer.
Must be 21 or older and have not won. A family member cannot have won, and you must be able to pick up your prize.
Yep.
Thank you,
and
Troy.
No last name
Troy Batts. Yeah. All right. We will have our winner after this.
Love is finding the internet of your dreams from MetroNet. Get ready for fast, reliable, 100% fiber speeds with unlimited data so you can stream, study, surf, and game on all your devices simultaneously. No lag times or buffering. MetroNet offers student deals. Get 100 megabit internet for just $39.95 a month. Switch today at metronet.com/switch. MetroNet. Love your internet.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
Hello, Eastern North Carolina. If you're looking for a great place to work with competitive pay and a multitude of advancement opportunities, Pitt County Schools is hiring. We employ over 3,500 people, and we're one of the largest employers in our community and region. Pitt County Schools is currently seeking teachers, bus drivers, school nutrition personnel, facility staff, custodians, clerical staff, and more. We offer advanced leadership opportunities for our educators and competitive pay for our skilled labor force. Come work for a diverse, thriving school system and be an important part of ensuring success for the students of Pitt County who are the future of Eastern North Carolina. To fill out an application, visit our website today at pittschools.org. That's pittschools.org. And remember, education is truly a team effort. Pitt County Schools. Live and lead.
The best burgers around. Everyone loves a thick, juicy, and fresh burger. Tiebreakers in Greenville, plus the all-new Tiebreakers in Winterville, do real burgers better than anybody. So don't just go to any burger-themed restaurant chain. It's time to break the chain and eat local. Tiebreakers, real burgers at its best.
Everybody loves burgers.
North Carolina State Parks is proud to announce that they have partnered with the Hometown Strong program. Our visitor centers are now equipped with public Wi-Fi to help kids with school. Remote learning has become a critical public health measure in maintaining social distance and continuing to educate our young people. Take advantage of Wi-Fi and a hike at Goose Creek State Park or a day trip to the beach and access remote learning at Fort Macon State Park. For more information, visit hometownstrong.nc.gov.
I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have kept the fires burning for Eastern North Carolina Whole Hog Barbecue. At Sam Jones, you'll find our smokehouse pumping out wood-fired meats, cooked fresh every single day. There are no freezers at our place. Everything, and we mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Stop in and see us, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. At Sam Jones Barbecue, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Avoid the long check-in lines and congestion at the big airports and fly local at PGV. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American Airline flights perfect for your next trip. Book today at aa.com. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
This is Coach Donnie Kirkpatrick, offense coordinator for ECU football, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
To Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by University PC Care, your local tech support experts for all your personal and business needs. Visit universitypccare.com to learn more today. Now, back to the show.
All right, welcome back to the program. Are you in outside sales and looking for an opportunity to increase your earning potential? Copy Pro has been in Eastern North Carolina for over 45 years and continues to grow each year, and they need more sales professionals with a desire to potentially make a six-figure income. Do you have what it takes? Visit copypro.net today to submit your resume and learn more. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's your host, Flip Rock.
All right, thank you, Chan Man. Wes Hines here on a Tuesday. Open up the treasure chest for the first time today. We will do it again in hour number 3. So stay tuned for that. Our winner today, I believe, is the same gentleman that posed the great question yesterday. What are your top 3 all-time sporting events? Jansen Kidd is on the Pit Electric Live line. Hello, Jansen.
What's going on, y'all?
Hey, man. So I recognize your name from, I think, YouTube, but I don't think I recognize it from the treasure chest. Have you ever won before?
I have not won on the treasure chest. I've won a couple of the other giveaways, but this is actually only the second time the phone has rang for myself on the treasure chest. So
You sounded shocked when I picked up the phone and said you're caller 12.
Dude, I mean, I've been convinced this whole holiday season that it was impossible to get through. So the fact that I won is pretty wild.
Miracles do happen. All right, Jansen, tell us about yourself. What do you do?
So for my job, I work in Washington for a company called European Tooling. I live in Greenville, though. My wife and I both graduated from there a couple of years back.
All right. Any relation to Jason?
I've only heard that question about 5,000 times in my life. No, unfortunately.
No way. I only ask original questions like that. All right, so Jansen Kidd, not related to Jason Kidd. Chandler, do you have a question for Jansen?
Not at the moment.
Wes, do you have one?
What is your favorite topping for a burger?
For a burger?
Yeah.
So I'm big on, like, breakfast burgers, so like a fried egg.
Sounds good.
Yes, sir.
I love
It's right up Clip's alley.
bacon. Jack Brown has a burger. They put mac and cheese on it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I'm about that as well.
All about that. How about what do you like on a pizza?
Any type of meat. I'm meat lovers all the way.
All right. How do you feel about wrapping paper as opposed to the bag gift? You know what I'm saying? Like the you can unwrap a Christmas present with the wrapping paper, or you can receive a gift bag. Which one do you prefer?
If I'm receiving it, I would prefer wrapping paper. I feel like it's much more eventful. But if I'm the one giving the gift, I find it easier to do the bag. Thankfully, my wife wraps most of our presents, so the only ones I end up wrapping are the ones I give to her.
Good answer. I think that shows a lot about you, though, that you're a selfish person, Jansen. Chandler?
I guess I'll just ask, what is your Mount Rushmore for ECU athletics?
Players,
coaches, administrator, whatever.
That's tough. So I didn't actually grow up a huge ECU fan. I didn't become a fan until really like diehard until I came to school here back in 2015. Fun fact: my uncle actually played on the Peach Bowl team, so he's on my Mount Rushmore.
Wow, what was his name?
Charles Howard. He's
All right.
the long snapper.
I will be darned.
Wes, do we have a clip for that?
I think we do. Let me see if I can.
Come on, Wes.
Oh, yeah, let's see.
Oh, well, anyway.
All right, it's down there, Wes.
Last year, I'm a former long snapper, so I love talking about this position. I'm a former specialist myself. I used to long snap. All right, I'm going to talk about my favorite part of football, special teams.
That's the truth? You mean that?
I'm a former long snapper.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Yeah.
Chandler, where does Jansen's uncle rank on your Mount Rushmore of long snappers? He's got to be up near the top.
He's up there.
Yeah.
He's definitely in the four. So I'd probably go Charlie Coggins. I'd probably go let's see, Wilson Rayner, Charles Howard, and then I'll go let's see, I'll go Anthony Ratliff.
All right, there you go.
Good friend of mine who snapped here.
We bypassed Jansen's answer just to give our answers. That's our Troy D of the day right there. All right, Jansen, real quick, fill out the rest of your Mount Rushmore, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I like Bryce and Worrell. So I'm a Braves fan, so I'm hoping one day he'll be able to make it up to the majors.
Yeah.
Zeke Bigger, yeah, big on him. Zay Jones as well, and Justin Hardy, just to name a few.
All right,
that's a good one.
Good list.
That's a good list.
So who were you a fan of before you became an ECU fan, if you watch college football?
I probably don't need to be saying that.
I got you.
On Pirate Radio.
Understood.
I will say, God showed me grace, and now I'm a pirate for life.
Yeah, look, I had that same story. I was a fan, which I kind of rooted for a fan. I was like the worst, rooting for both ECU and an ACC school. But then you go to school, you see the light, and you come out a better man. So,
Jansen, I'm kind of stalking your Twitter right now. In your bio, it says you're a Canes fan. So, who is your favorite Cane of all time?
Oof, favorite Cane of all time. So that's my specialty is hockey. I grew up watching guys like Glenn Wesley, Rod Brindamore, Ron Francis, anybody from that team. But my favorite all time has got to be Cam Ward. As a kid, I played goalie, and so I looked up to him. He was the guy that I really looked up to. I actually had the chance to meet him a couple weeks ago at a Canes game, which was kind of an out-of-body experience. I was truly starstruck, which does not happen very often.
That's cool. Did you give Jansen a follow, Chandler?
I just did.
I did as well.
Yep.
You picked up 2 new followers, Jansen.
Yep. Got you a follow.
By the way, everybody listening right now, search Jansen Kid and give him a follow.
Jansen Kid with two D's at 97.
And Jansen, in return, you're going to have to pick your Twitter game up. We expect a lot of good tweets coming up.
Jansen, one more question. You have Star Wars in your bio. What is your favorite Star Wars episode?
Move.
Star Wars episode. It really depends on the day. My top 3 in no particular order: Rogue One, Empire Strikes Back, and Revenge of the Sith.
There you go.
There we go.
Man, you're good at answering these questions. Wes, get the rim shot ready. John Moody on Facebook says, "How is Jansen's brother Grand doing?" That's good. Grand kid. Good stuff. Why are you shaking your head, Chandler? You think you could do better than that?
It wasn't funny.
Oh, it's not
That's
funny?
Why. Yeah.
All right, fine.
Was not funny.
Jansen, here's what's left. A $150 gift card from Baltic Sug Furniture. 12 pizzas from Papa John's. A $100 gift card from Familia. A $100 gift card and gift basket from Beauty Bar Medi Spa. A Pirate Fan gift basket from UBE. And a 30-minute stretch assessment and 1-hour massage from Bodies and Balance. Jansen, what would you like to win today?
I do love me some UBE, so that'd probably be my number one.
I've already done some shopping there, and I got a couple more gifts to pick up there before this week ends. Wes, do you have the envelope?
I do.
Okay, good. You're going to pass that to Chandler?
Yes, I will do the honors of giving it to him.
All right. Hey, Chandler,
Thanks, Wes.
reach in and grab Jansen out a good one. First time winning out of the treasure chest.
Oh, watch out.
Chandler, can you successfully just pull out a piece of paper?
Yeah.
All right.
Wow. Have you got a house? Jansen, you got a house?
I do have a house.
Do you have furniture in that house?
I do have furniture.
Do you want more furniture?
I mean, I'm always down for new furniture. I have a little daughter coming in April, so we need to.
Oh, wow.
All right. Well, guess what? You are the winner of a $150 gift card from Baltic Sug Furniture.
Boom.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Thank you guys so much.
Hey, still plenty of time to prepare for the daughter. How about a nice NFL playoff recliner, Jansen?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't see an issue. The wife would have an issue with that at all.
Jansen, appreciate you hanging out with us on YouTube and chiming in, being part of the show, supporting Pirate Radio, and congratulations on the victory today, man.
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate what y'all do and what you guys do for Pirate Nation.
Awesome, man. There is Jansen Kidd, our winner of the Baltic Sug Furniture gift card. We will be getting in contact with you, Jansen. I've got your information, which I am willing to sell to anyone who wants his address and phone number if the price is right. But I do have that info.
Man. John Moody with a nice clap back. He says, "You know what, Chandler? I was going to say good job yesterday, but I got distracted looking at tonight's basketball schedule."
Great games tonight, John Moody. So great that I kind of wish they were last night. I was so bored last night, hunting and pecking around, looking for something to watch.
Yeah. But, I mean, to take a positive out of this, I'm helping you out. You don't have to worry about running down the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard today.
Thank you.
Right, whenever you're ready to do that, just let's hit it. And I got you covered.
Let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll wrap up hour one. We'll give you an update on the bowl action going on. Michael Winstead said San Jose State has their area code on their helmet, like we talked about doing for our helmets. That is becoming a trend. UTSA did it. And he says San Jose State, is doing that as well in their game They are playing right now. We'll have an update on that and more. I'll update you now. They're up 7-0 on Eastern Michigan in the famous Shane Carden Idaho Potato Bowl. Let's take a break. We'll come back. More to go. Back with you after this.
Take a break from the holiday hustle and bustle with a visit to Jersey Mike's. I'm Wes Shepard, your local Jersey Mike's franchisee in Eastern North Carolina for over 25 years. Let us treat you the best subs in town. We can also take care of any of your catering needs this holiday season, large or small. Plus, we partner with many third-party delivery services that can bring your meal to you. Jersey Mike's, open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner. Everybody likes Jersey Mike's.
Everybody likes Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's.
Are you suffering from anxiety, sleep issues, or chronic pain? Have you heard of CBD? Hemp Garden of Greenville is your premier CBD provider in Eastern North Carolina. Find yourself experiencing increased aches and pains as the cooler months roll in? Hemp Garden provides a variety of pain-relieving products, including topicals and tinctures. To find out more, visit Hemp Garden to speak to a CBD specialist in a relaxed and welcoming environment today. Exclusive discounts are offered to first-time customers. Hemp Garden, located at 3040 South Evans Street in the Target Shopping Center in Greenville.
Do you have an old injury or some pain that's been holding you back all year? It's time for you to get better. With Kinetic Physical Therapy and Wellness, we can help you get your life back. Whether you need to get back to a sport, back in the gym, or just back to enjoying life, our team of specialists use a one-on-one, hands-on approach in our state-of-the-art facility to get you back moving again. Don't settle for where you are. Don't stay in pain. Visit kptonline.com today to see how Kinetic Physical Therapy and Wellness can help you live well, move more, and hurt less.
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep wants to know if you're ready for a big finish to 2022. Are you ready to buy a new car or truck at factory invoice? The folks at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep are selling all remaining 2022 models at factory invoice for the big finish sales event. You pay what East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep pays for the vehicle, and you'll get all factory rebates and special finance rates. This is the deal of a lifetime. You can buy a new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram right now for factory invoice, plus get the rebates. Come shop from all remaining Ram trucks and buy one at factory invoice. A huge selection of new remaining 2022 Jeeps in stock are priced at factory invoice. Minivans, trucks, Jeeps, even the new Wagoneer, all at invoice now through the end of the month.
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep, across from the Crackville in Greenville. Come see us.
Offers do not include tax, tags, and $7.99 admin fee. Customers must qualify for all applicable rebates. See dealer for details.
Hello, Pirate Nation. This is Jamie Cuccinella, inviting you and your family to come by Cuccinella's Pizzeria and Italian Ice. Cuccinella's has been serving our special family recipe New York-style pizza since 1932. We think you'll taste the difference in just one bite. When you come in for a pie, don't forget to try our house-made Italian ice or gelato. We make small batches every day from scratch with all fresh ingredients.
Cuccinella's on Old Tar Road in Winterville, and a new location coming soon to Uptown Greenville.
Before anyone walks into your business, the outside is what they see. Make sure your first impression is a good impression with the right curb appeal. Hi, this is Daniel Andrews from Dan Andrews Lawn Service. We specialize in making your business look great. Let us handle all your professional landscaping needs. We do it all so you don't ever have to worry. Residential services are also available. Call us today at 717-8006 and we'll come out and give you a free quote. Taking care of your landscaping needs is all we do, and we've been doing it for over 20 years. You can trust our reliable team at Dan Andrews Lawn Service, covering all of Eastern North Carolina.
The time is now to celebrate your holiday fiesta at Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville. Chico's is the perfect place to get all your dear amigos together for some Mexican food and fun this holiday fiesta season. Call Chico's now to make a reservation for any large or small fiesta with all of your amigos. Also, remember to put a smile on your amigos' faces this holiday season with the perfect gift, a Chico's gift card. Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville. Happy holidays from Chico's.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. To fun of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by University PC Care, your local tech support experts for all your personal and business needs. Visit universitypccare.com to learn more today. Now, back to the show.
All right, welcome back to the program for the latest breaking news, interesting stories, and awesome contests that can make you a winner. Be sure to follow Pirate Radio on our social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at PR927FM. Join the over 60,000 followers today at PR927FM. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's your host, Clip Brock.
All right, thanks, Chandler. Wes Hines here. Congrats to Jansen Kidd for winning out of the Pirate Radio treasure chest. We have 5 prizes left. We will give one away coming up in the third hour of today's show. Bryce Williams will join us coming up later on. This sounds bad to say, but it's funny. It's still a running joke in my parents' household. But I was thinking of like worst Christmas gift of all time, which again sounds like tough to say. All gifts are great gifts. So, but if y'all could think of one, I do have one. And again, it's a running joke. We talk about it, probably talk about it this year at some point. But I'm guessing this was like Christmas of '94. And my sister, who's a few years younger than me, you get impatient and like, hey, can we just open one present like on the 23rd, And you don't want to open something great, so you kind of get a lower tier gift, if you will. So at that time, big into like Super Nintendo, things like that. Maybe maybe I get a new game, or maybe I don't know, something cool. So I open the gift, and it is I want to say a set of 4. It is 4 Carolina Panthers plastic cups. And I have good manners. I'm polite. So of course I open it and I say, thank you. And my dad's laughing and my mom's looking like, I'm trying to get my dad to stop laughing and like, what do you like it? I'm like, yeah, but like, I'm a Washington fan. Like, why are you buying me Panthers cups? What am I going to do with it? And it's probably something that she was shopping for some other stuff and just saw those. And we're like, oh, the Panthers are coming out next year. That's a cool logo.
Yeah.
They're in Carolina. We like Carolina sports. Of course we're going to pull for the Panthers.
Your life could have changed that day, Clip.
But
you could have been a Panther fan.
It did not change. It just made me hate the Panthers more for receiving my least favorite all-time Christmas gift. Carolina Panthers plastic cups.
I thought you were going to say Q-tips.
Well, no. I mean, I could actually, which I did use the cups, I guess, but Q-tips are valuable. That's like a stocking stuffer, I guess. You get those in your stocking with some other items. And sure, there's stuff in the stocking stuffers that is very useful that a kid, doesn't go crazy about.
Right.
But, man, I just remember, and we still joke about those Panthers cups. Chandler, I mean, what if I gave you...
Do you still have them?
Probably not. I don't know if they've lasted the test of time. I'll see. I'm going to say no. I don't think they're still in my parents' house. But, like, what if I gave you some, like, Kansas City Chiefs forks?
Yeah. Well, see, if you did that, I would really hate you because you know that I'm a Panthers fan.
I think my mom knows me more than I know you.
All right. If you did that
so that is a weird example.
If you did that to me, I could care less what you give me. I will use it.
Sure.
No, but your mom, of course your mom knows who you like. But I'm but what I'm saying is, like, she just was trying to be nice. She didn't think about you.
I know, and I appreciate it. I said thank you.
You would know not to give me Kansas City stuff.
Right. She thought it was like, of course, it's not a great gift. Again, it's like the 23rd. She just picked it up as like a little add-on, and I said thank you, and I guess in my head I was like,
why? Yeah.
Why? Why?
Like, what is
I don't like
on?
this. Is not my team. I don't like this team. I'm not going to pull for this team.
That's like someone giving Steven Igoe like Seahawks stuff.
not exactly a rival. Like, she would never buy Giants, Eagles, Cowboys stuff, obviously. But she thought this was, I don't know. Steven Igoe's here. Hey, Steve.
What's up, guys? It reminds me of I feel like when you start dating a girl and you have, like, the first Christmas with their family and they try to get you something that they think you'll like, but in reality, you don't really like it. And you kind of have to act like you do.
You say thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Though not to that degree, hopefully.
Have y'all ever received a gift where you were like kind of a head scratcher that comes to mind?
No.
The old Panthers cups comes up every year.
I got like a cutting board one year. It was one of those secret Santas, or like you had to choose the gift in the middle of the floor or whatever.
You ever cooked a day in your life?
No.
How many times have you used that cutting board?
I gave it to my mother. I actually gifted it to her.
That's a good re-gift, though.
Like, I felt bad, but like I was like, all right, I'll just give this to my mom.
You're not going to use it. Yeah, you shouldn't feel bad.
I definitely wasn't going to use it. No.
It should be used by someone, not go to waste, right?
Yeah, and my mom's a huge cook.
Yeah. Igoe, any bad gifts?
None that really come to mind.
You ever get a Giants hat instead of your brother?
I have not. No, I feel like I have gotten some Panthers stuff, though, just because, like, random people, like, oh, he's a football fan. He probably likes the Panthers.
Yeah.
You used to cover the Panthers, too, so
I did.
Yeah, they probably thought,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, he's a Panther.
What's the age difference between you and Scotty?
He's 3 years older. So he is.
What was that like? Was there a lot of fighting on Christmas and stuff?
There was a ton of fighting.
Yeah.
Yep.
I bet your parents were miserable on Christmas. They'd get these awesome gifts, and y'all would probably, like, want each other's gifts and stuff like that.
Well, they probably enjoyed us fighting because we entertained ourselves to a certain degree.
Kind of like when we go over to your house and the dogs have a Royal Rumble.
Yeah, it's like they got to show off for everybody. It's a true cage match. By the way, Super Bowl party this year. New location. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. And Slater will be hanging out?
Yeah, Slater will be hanging out. So who knows how that's going to go.
That'll be fun.
He's going to talk to everybody.
He's probably going to cuss me out.
He's going to probably. So who you got, Clip?
Does he have a deep voice already?
You're gonna hear something in the background. Hey, Clip. Who you got? And you turn around, and it's like Slater in his like
He's
chair.
just gonna be chilling.
He's like, his little baby chair.
Eating some awesome football brownies.
Yeah, hopefully we have time for those this year.
Hey, I've been doing a lot of cooking, Igoe. I'm bringing a dish this year.
I'm looking forward to that because you keep talking about it.
I don't do desserts.
That's fine. We need food.
It's going to be something savory.
That's fine.
All right. I'll be doing that. All right. Y'all have any bad gifts, let us know on Facebook or YouTube. Josh says, I used to ask for a car for Christmas, so as a joke, my parents would give me Hot Wheels cars. That's just kind of mean. Pretty hilarious, though. Have to use that on my daughter here in the next few years. Let's take a break. We'll come back. Steve and I go hoist the colors. If y'all have recruiting questions, please bring them in. Not a big recruiting guy. I'll ask some basic questions. If y'all have any specifics, you can ask the Igoe while he's here. We will go 40 bowls in 14 days. We'll talk Pirate Hoops. A lot to talk about with Steve and Igoe, hoist the colors. Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Back with you after this.
The Buccaneer Music Hall was voted Best Nightlife in Greenville for 2022. And don't miss their biggest New Year's Eve party ever, featuring Cooper Greer and the Eli Craig Band. Tickets are on sale now. This show will definitely sell out, so get yours in advance by visiting the Buck in person. Each ticket includes entry, a champagne toast, inclusion in the raffle, and more. Come ring in the new year at the Buck.
What's up, y'all? Cooper Greer here. New Year's Eve. Come join me and my friends, the Eli Craig Band, at the Buccaneer Music Hall for the biggest New Year's Eve party around. It's going to be one hell of a party. Can't wait to see y'all.
Your vehicle is a big part of your life. That's why you should trust the team at Greenville Auto World for all your vehicle needs. Greenville Auto World believes in fair prices, superior service, and treating customers right. Visit GreenvilleAutoWorld.net to see their fully stocked inventory of SUVs, trucks, and cars. Need a lift kit, custom rims, or wheels? Greenville Auto World can upgrade your vehicle today. For sales or service, visit Greenville Auto World on Highway 43 in Greenville.
Great. It's 30 degrees in here. This is going to be a cold night.
No one's coming out this late.
I'm on firewood.
Dad!
I'll put hot coals in our socks for bedtime.
Mom!
Hi, I'm from Delcor Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Got an email about your heat being out?
That was me. I sent it from my phone.
I think your socks are on fire.
Call Delcor today to get a new system installed for less than $100 a month. Offer expires soon. Go to DelcorInc.com. Monthly fee based on new system financing is 9.9% APR for 120 months. Call Delcor for details.
CD's Grill is open at 111 West Fire Tower Road near Evans Street in Winterville for the best country cooking around. CD's Grill is open for breakfast and lunch 6 days a week and dinner on Fridays. Every Friday night is steak night at CD's Grill. Certified black Angus steaks, hand cut for your desired thickness, CD's famous salad bar, and a delicious Idaho baked potato. Come see and taste for yourself the certified black Angus difference. CD's Grill, 111 West Fire Tower Road near Evans Street in Winterville. CD's Grill.
Hey, I'm Holt Nailers. No one knows better than me how important it is as a quarterback to have protection on the field to be successful. My frontline team is critical to my success. For your frontline insurance protection, you need the team at Buck Insurance Agency. Buck Insurance Agency is your local team and have been helping customers like you for over 30 years with their insurance needs. When you need insurance protection, you'll get the whole team with Brian Buck and his staff. Call toll-free at 877-357-1966. Go Pirates.
The Rick House is Eastern North Carolina's premier American-style restaurant and bourbon bar with daily specials. And here's the lineup. Mondays feature $7 margaritas and half-price appetizers. Tuesday is stuffed seafood night. Wednesday is date night. Thursday is roasted smoked lamb chop night. Fridays is prime rib night. And Saturday is Italian night and is also Fred and Wilma night with our 36-ounce bone-in tomahawk steak just like the Flintstones. And on Sunday, it's our legendary brunch from 10 to 2. The Rick House, American Provisions and Spirits, 710 Red Banks Road beside the bowling alley in Greenville.
This is John Gavigan with the Gavigan Agency. Our top priority is doing what is best for our members. Whether you are buying a new vehicle, a new home, protecting your family with life insurance, or filing a claim, our agency will be there every step of the way. Our goal is to become a trusted advisor for you and your family for all of your personal and commercial insurance needs. Give us a call in Greenville at 756-1400 for a car, home, business, or life insurance quote today, and give us the opportunity to show you the benefits of doing business with someone who cares.
Great food, great atmosphere, and great service is Ottavola Market Cafe. Ottavola is simply a restaurant that focuses on that, being a great restaurant. There's something for everyone at Ottavola. The menu offers a variety of great choices like pastas, pizzas, sandwiches, soups, salads, and seasonal rotating selections. Lunch or dinner, Ottavola is always the right call. Call ahead and get Ottavola to go, or stop by the bar for a drink with friends. It's simple. Come and eat at Ottavola Market Cafe, Red Banks Road next to Food Lion, and OttavolaMarket.com. Ottavola, Pirates supporting Pirates.
Hi, this is Brian Meador from East Carolina Athletics. You're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by First Bank. Together with our customers, we're creating a world where individuals and communities thrive. Visit the First Bank location on Arlington Boulevard in Greenville for all your personal and business banking needs. Now, back to the show.
All right, welcome back to the program. From sales to service, Greenville Auto World has all your vehicle needs covered. Shop all their inventory now at greenvilleautoworld.net. If you're also looking for someone to service your vehicle, Greenville Auto World has a full service and repair facility, brakes, oil changes, tires, inspections, and they can repair any kind of vehicle. Greenville Auto World across from Speedway at Bells Fork and online at greenvilleautoworld.net. Thanks to Tim Sutton of Greenville Auto World. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's your host, Flip Brock.
Back with you on Pirate Radio Live. Wes Hines, Chandler Honeycutt, Stephen Igoe, Hoist the Colors, joining us. We have a recruiting question for Igoe. If you have one, you can pass that along. Ben says, big game tomorrow. Big ball game. Need to stay in it from the jump. He's referring to ECU and High Point.
I thought that was the recruiting question. I'm like, what game is ECU playing?
Well,
a hat game?
Igoe, you could argue that recruiting is a game in itself.
It is. It's a game that never ends.
Chandler, would you say ECU and High Point play tonight?
And yeah, I would say so.
Okay. All right. So 6 o'clock.
Yeah, it's Wednesday for me.
For folks hearing our replay, Chandler kind of caters to the replay audience, where I'm more of the live audience.
Yeah.
So big game tonight, 6 o'clock in Minges.
Yes.
If you're listening to our replay in the morning.
Tune in.
Yep. All right, Igo, you asked the question, how are our predictions looking for ECU basketball? Yeah. I'm one off. I have East Carolina right now they're 8-4.
That is what the record is right now, yeah.
I have them at 7-5 in my predictions. You had them at 9-3, but you have them losing to High Point tomorrow night. I think you thought 9-3 was a little.
Yeah, I had this as the WTF loss.
Okay.
And that turned out
already had that one.
That turned out to be South Carolina State, but now High Point is legitimately good. They might be favored tomorrow. I mean, they're averaging 85 points a game. They're 8-3. They just lost the UNCW by 3 points on the road.
I didn't realize they were 8-3. G.G. Smith, son of Tubby, is their coach.
They're scoring a ton, and they're giving up points. They play like Coach Schwartz was saying, they'll shoot the ball 7-8 seconds into the shot clock a lot, so they just basically run up and shoot.
They put 109 on Pfeiffer. They beat Wofford. Wofford's usually solid, at least decent, right? Scored 91 on them. Scored 100 on Lee's McRae. Lost to UNLV. Won a tight one against Central Michigan. Beat Tennessee State. I mean, okay. They hadn't really played anybody. Furman's usually decent, right? They put 85 on them and won, so that's good. They lost to Queens.
Solid team.
Yeah, okay. So
I don't know how good.
ECU will be favored by 4. You disagree?
So? I'm gonna say ECU by 2.5.
All right. So right now I am a game. We're both a game off the prediction.
Yeah. Which is
fair.
Yeah. I mean, that just shows that if you combine our talents, we're always right on it.
And then you had you asked Igo, what are our upset wins in the league this year? Mm-hmm. Mine is Cincinnati. We both have the ECU beating Tulane the last home game of the regular season. Because by that time, they always kind of win.
Yeah, the other team's checked out. They're not going to the tournament. What are they really playing for? So Tulane, by the way, not living up to expectations thus far this season.
I bet they'll be good in league. I feel like that was the case with them last year.
Yeah, they were and they've had some injuries, sicknesses. So I think they're going to be better in league play.
Igo, you might have thought you had an upset called preseason, but as it looks right now, ECU beating SMU could very well happen.
Yeah, I think that's what I had, and they're terrible, man. I mean, they have their net ranking is like 300.
But you do have another one. I'm surprised I didn't call this one too. Your other one is?
Wichita?
Yep.
ECU is due to beat Wichita. And maybe things will get crazy and it'll happen on New Year's Day in Wichita.
Remember the Cliff Godwin game?
Yes.
Where he was an assistant coach?
Yeah, and I remember the Greg Marshall interview after that game where he was like, this is a different ECU team. This is not the same ECU team we faced last year. And it turned out that it was the exact same.
Let's see. Going back to bad gifts, Ryan Malley. Hey, Ryan, what's up?
What's up, Ryan? How about you send us a good gift and send us some wings over here?
Wings over Greenville, always great for your Christmas get-togethers. He says, when I was 8 years old, my old grandmother got me a baseball umpire's pitch counter.
Wow. No, that's hilarious.
Whoa.
That's honestly an awesome gift.
Strike 3, you're out. I've heard of a lot of things, but that's the first one I've ever heard about. God.
Ball outside.
You take it out.
2-1. 2-1's the count.
You just watch a game on TV and just use it to keep track of who needs the scoreboard.
Ryan, how many of your chores have you done today? And he pulls it out. He checks it. I've done 2. Got 2 to go. 2 and 2. 2 and 2. 2 and 2 the count. He said, in no way was I an aspiring baseball umpire when I was 8, nor am I today. All right, so little Ryan likes baseball. Shall we get him a catcher's mitt?
A baseball bat?
Maybe.
No. Let's get him a pitch counter.
I would love to hear the story on that.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, where do you find one of those?
I want to see his reaction.
This is pre-internet.
Yeah.
So you had to get it at the store.
Play it against sports, maybe. I don't know.
That is a great gift.
Wow.
Man, more stories like that. That is fantastic. Our little Umpy.
Our little Joe West.
Oh, man. And Ryan was, he's a masshole from the Northeast. So, like, all his buddies got these bats and balls, Red Sox gear.
And he could just go out there and keep count.
Hey, Ryan can be the umpire.
All-time umpire.
All right, Steve, you're left field, and Jim, you're right field, and Ryan, you are behind the plate.
Guys, can I play today? Well, does anybody else have an umpire counter? Nope. All right, Ryan, you're stuck behind the plate. Sorry. I mean, you can be the first base on, but you can't bat or pitch. That is funny. All right, Rohan says, recruiting question. What player that ECU recruited but committed to a P5 school would you predict is coming back via the portal? That's a
good question.
It's tough to answer, but it will happen. A very realistic question.
Yeah, I mean, that's the reality now. It's like that's why you keep these recruiting relationships, because it's a very real possibility. I don't want to predict the kid's future, but I'll say one of the three guys that committed to UNC, there's probably a very high likelihood that one of them doesn't work out, and maybe they look to come back to the portal in a few years. But the reality is, I mean, at that point, if they hadn't played, you could maybe get even more talent from a guy in a similar situation that was even higher recruited. Like a guy like Keyshawn Silver, who was a 5-star recruit out of Rocky Mount. He's in the portal now from UNC, and he's a guy that, is interested in ECU. ECU is interested in him, and, it's
Pirates
just
could strike gold with Silver.
Great. Well done.
Thanks.
And it's just one of those things where, it's like the portal is bad for ECU in some ways, but it's also good in some ways because you can really benefit from it. I would rather there not be a portal, but from the standpoint of if you play it the right way, it can help you. And in some ways you will be hurt by it, but it's the necessary evil of college football.
I mean, if it's here, we got to play it.
I'm tired of these coaches coming out and saying, well, these schools are offering money, but I know who they are. I can't name them. Well, how about we name the schools so we can start getting people in trouble?
I thought about that, too, when Mac Brown said something.
Like this is now the 4th or 5th time a head coach has done it, and the only reason I can think they aren't naming it is because they're probably doing the same thing.
Exactly.
And so,
what does Mac Brown care? He's 80 years old.
I'm like, what are we doing?
He's won a championship. Like, it's not like his future coaching can be harmed by coming out and saying it. Go ahead and say it. Put it out there.
I just wish he was like, like Texas called up Drake May and offered him $5 million. Like, why can't we just say that, or whoever? So we can actually get the NCAA to try and investigate something, even though they probably still wouldn't. They would at least create some buzz.
And really, that's the only way it's going to happen if these schools not police themselves, but police one another.
They have to find evidence and somebody police one another. Otherwise, we're just out here at press conferences saying that this is happening and nothing's going to be done about it.
All right. You have to have a short attention span to follow this show. I'm going to go back to the Christmas gifts real quick and then come back to recruiting because Seabrooks on Twitter said the Panthers Cups reminds him of when Brad Revis sent this Brooks guy, who is a Panthers fan, the Super Bowl champions Saints DVD. That's just friends roasting friends right there.
That's tough.
That's hilarious. That would have been like me sending Igoe when the Seahawks hammered the Broncos. But that is a great idea to send your buddy like the team he hates Super Bowl DVD. I like that.
At least if you are a Panthers fan, the Falcons still haven't won one either, right? So
you got that going for you.
And before I guess the Bucs won one even before recently, but the Saints, that's their only one, right?
And it stinks though because I had that on the Eagles forever.
Yeah,
I was like, y'all. How about y'all win a Super Bowl before you talk about how bad my team is? And they do it, and it's like, damn, now I got nothing.
I was the same way with the Chiefs. Like the Chiefs hadn't won in forever, and
like since Super Bowl
2, I think. yeah. So it was, and then they finally won. But I still have it on the Chargers, so it's all good.
Yeah, and the Raiders haven't won in forever either.
They're irrelevant.
So, yeah, you got that. Redbeard says, my grandmother got me a Dallas Cowboys football-shaped soap on a rope when he was 6. What a terrible gift.
It's tough.
Can't think of anything worse.
Sorry
than that.
about the Bengals.
Jansen West, get the rim shot ready. Jansen says, 8-year-old umpire greater than Angel Hernandez. Thank you, Jansen, for that. All right, another recruiting question. Blake.
What is happening in this game right now?
Igoe pointed out that... did I ask you last week, Igoe, what do you think about the area code on helmets? We saw UTSA.
You did not ask me, no.
All right, what do you think?
I think I'm not a big fan of it being on the side of the helmet. I think unless you're going to go like all out city uniform edition, not a fan of it being like one side of the helmet. I am a fan of it being somewhere like either on the shoulder pad or small decal on the helmet, like you guys were talking about above the face mask on the center. That makes perfect sense to me. Or like at the back panel of the, I think it has no quarter on the back of ECU. You know, like the very bottom white panel part. Like if you go 252 there.
Well, how about this? Sense. The teams I've seen it done here recently, UTSA, which has an awesome Roadrunners logo. And the team here, San Jose State, has an awesome Trojan logo. If anybody should do it, it should be Eastern Michigan, who has a boring E on their helmet. Like, they need something more. San Jose State and UTSA already have cool helmets. That's my only thing. Like, if you're going to do it, either go all number or all logo, in my opinion. But these Eastern Michigan, everything stinks. I hate these, like, gray, silver uniforms.
I'm trying to figure out what they're... It almost looks like a locker,
like the like steel.
Yeah, the steel locker inside of the E, that vibe.
Yeah,
interesting.
Probably some kind of blue collar, steel mill worker or whatever. All right, Blake Saunders.
By the way, these two teams were terrible like 3 or 4 years ago, so it's kind of interesting that they're now 7-8 wins playing in a bowl game. San Jose State, by the way, looks exactly like Pittsburgh.
Yeah. That was going to be my original point. I like the color scheme.
Yeah, I like it.
I'll tell you what it doesn't go with.
The blue
Eastern
field.
Michigan's awful jerseys and a blue field with an orange Boise State end zone.
The yellow pants of San Jose State's next to the orange end zone is really throwing me off.
Yep. All right, back to Blake Saunders. Can we get to Blake?
Yes. What's up, Blake?
Can we talk again about the kid who called us Eastern Carolina and then committed? No, it's already been discussed. But think that was before he committed.
That was before he just committed last night. He knows that it is East Carolina University. He's from Lakeland, Florida. He had never visited the school. He corrected his tweet with an East.
Yeah.
Shortly after he got the offer, he visited. And now he is committed to East Carolina University.
Really not, a huge deal when a high school kid from Florida.
And especially a guy from Florida. Like, if he's from, Eastern North Carolina.
Yeah, that'd be a little different. Ben says, how about a placeholder?
A placeholder?
Yeah.
A place kicker?
And Ben, you've said that the last couple of days, and I didn't know what you were talking about. I think he's just talking about a holder. Are we going to... I think that's what he's asking.
You don't really recruit holders. That's just, it kind of happens. I guess you develop holders.
Yeah. Hey, Chandler, as a specialist, tell us about holders.
They have snapping camp, they have kicking camp, and punting camp. I don't think they have holding camp.
They don't.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because it's usually like the punter.
Yeah.
The punter, you have a kicker, like a place kicker.
In my day, it was always the quarterback.
Or the backup
it's either the quarterback or punter usually.
Joe Sloan was one hell of a holder.
Mm-hmm.
And he was the backup.
And he he focused on holding.
Yes.
And look where he is today. Quarterback's coach, LSU. I bet he talks about the holding, too.
Yeah, I'm sure he gives...
How do we improve the holding situation, Chandler, as a specialist?
Well, you got to have a guy like Joe Sloan that, he needs to make that his number one priority.
You basically have a walk-on who just, his purpose is to practice holding.
Yeah.
Did I hear Josh Murphy was doing the holding?
He was
in the spring, and then
And then he tore his ACL. Or so he was actually going to be the holder, or at least in contention for it.
No offense, I've never torn my ACL, but couldn't he still just kind of get down there and hold it with a torn ACL if they didn't have him do anything?
Could you imagine if he took his crutches onto the field and immediately after surgery to hold?
If it's blocked, he just kind of gets in a ball.
You know, I don't know. But yeah, you almost have to have a walk-on who doesn't do anything else but practice with the specialist. Because, like Chandler's talked about before, when you're out there at practice, the offense and defense are practicing together or separately on different fields, and the specialists are out there with no coach, just doing their own thing, and they need like a full-time holder to do that.
Josh and Kellen pointing out that Stetson Bennett is the holder for the number 1 team in America.
He was also a former backup quarterback who probably has always done it.
Yep. Got to have somebody that knows what they're doing. It will not be Mason Garcia because he's never done it.
Stubblefield was practicing, and he is now gone, so that eliminates an option for next year. Brock Spalding has been practicing as a holder, and now that the redshirt thing is off the table for the bowl game, he could theoretically hold. But I would expect it to be still Luke Larson for the bowl game.
Yeah.
Whether they look into it. I mean, we talked about it. They need to look into the whole operation because it just something was off this year, and I don't know if it was snapper, holder, kicker, but clearly something didn't work.
We need to take a break. How long are you hanging?
Till 5, whenever.
Cool. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll go 40 bowls in 14 days. If you have more recruiting questions, if you have more odd Christmas presents you've received, get those in. More to go with Igoe after this.
This is Holt Nailers. I've been eating at Parker's Barbecue since I was a kid. Now, all these years later, I still love to eat at Parker's. In fact, I love it so much, I bring my entire offensive line with me. They protect me, and I look out for them with great food from Parker's Barbecue. So whether you bring the team like me, or just your friends and family, the awesome barbecue, chicken, and seafood at Parker's is a win every time. Parker's Barbecue, where they always treat you like family.
North Carolina State Parks is proud to announce that they have partnered with the Hometown Strong program. Our visitor centers are now equipped with public Wi-Fi to help kids with school. Remote learning has become a critical public health measure in maintaining social distance and continuing to educate our young people. Take advantage of Wi-Fi and a hike at Goose Creek State Park or a day trip to the beach and access remote learning at Fort Macon State Park. For more information, visit hometownstrong.nc.gov.
Come be merry and bright this holiday season at the Sidebar in Uptown Greenville. The Sidebar's beautiful atmosphere, whether indoors or outdoors on the patio, is sure to bring Christmas cheer with the helping hand of their amazing food and delicious drinks. Located beside the Dickinson Avenue Public House, the Sidebar offers dinner and Sunday brunch from 10:30 to 2, and stay tuned, lunch will be served starting in January. For more information, follow the Sidebar on Facebook or on Instagram at sidebar.greenville.
Eastern Pines Dental, located on East 10th Street beside Lowe's in Greenville, provides complete dental care to all ages, including implants, root canals, crowns, wisdom teeth removal, IV sedation, Invisalign, and much more. And as Eastern Pines continues to grow, we've added caring and kind doctors ready to assist you, including Dr. Ward, Dr. Lovick, Dr. Moore, and Dr. Mosley. Call 751-0770 to schedule your appointment today. The staff of Eastern Pines Dental thanks you for trusting them with your dental care.
Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. University Sportswear ENC.com is your one-stop shop for all promotional products for your business. With over 1 million items to shop from, University Sportswear ENC.com offers high-quality products at prices to fit any budget. Visit University Sportswear ENC.com for contact information and to get shopping. University Sportswear ENC.com, the official sportswear provider of Pirate Radio.
East Coast Grading and Utilities is your source for clearing, hauling dirt, and concrete work. East Coast Grading and Utilities handles all sewer and water issues as well.
I'm David Vaughn. Whether putting in a new subdivision or helping you with any and all of your drainage problems, I can get the job done. Call me at 531-7494.
No job is too big or too small. East Coast Grading and Utilities. Friends helping friends. 531-7494 for East Coast Grading and Utilities.
It's bow time. You've probably heard folks say, don't call it a comeback. But at Bojangles, we don't like to beat around the bush. So when the sizzling, savory pork chop griller's back in all its tender, marinated chili lime glory, and you can get a pork chop griller combo for just $4.59, go ahead, call it a comeback. Get a legendary pork chop griller combo for just $4.59, only at Bojangles. It's bow time.
What a perfect time to be in Greenville, North Carolina. ECU football is going back to a bowl game. ECU basketball is getting cranked up. And Greenville's newest sports bar is officially open. Coco's Sports Bar, located in the Big Lots Shopping Center right off of Greenville Boulevard, has the largest variety of delicious food, including burgers, quesadillas, Philly cheesesteak egg rolls, chicken and waffles, and of course, the best wings in town. Check out Coco's Sports Bar on Facebook for the latest information on menu items, drink and lunch specials, and more. Open 7 days a week. Go Pirates!
This is Zach Agnos, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by First Bank. Together with our customers, we're creating a world where individuals and communities thrive. Visit the First Bank location on Arlington Boulevard in Greenville for all your personal and business banking needs. Now, back to the show.
All right, welcome back. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local and print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com, the official sportswear provider for Pirate Radio. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's your host, Cliff Brock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live, talking about strange, odd, bad Christmas gifts we've received. In a funny way, we're not being complete jerks here. We're saying that these were funny when we opened them up. Chad says, the first Christmas my now wife were together, her mom gave me a Christmas coffee mug. She picked it up at the dollar store when she found out I was coming to Christmas dinner and I was not a coffee drinker, and it said holiday mug, gnome for the holidays. I mean, well, am I missing the joke or something? That's nice. Gnome for the holidays.
I guess he's saying like he wasn't a coffee drinker at the time, and he got a coffee.
But they had to get something, so just pick up a little dollar store item. This is kind of funny. My graduation card from my grandparents, and it's like,
I think I've heard the story.
There's nothing wrong with this. It was just humorous. It's fine. But you know how cards have like families in them and people hugging or something like that, or like. And again, I thought this was very progressive for the times. It was black people in the card. Happy graduation clip. And and again, like nothing wrong with it. It was just funny. Like you have cards for white folks, black folks, Latino folks. They got me the African American card. And they realized it later. And I was like, I love this. This is great.
Should have saved that one.
I probably have it somewhere. In fact, I think I'm going to start doing that more often. Giving white folks cards with black people on them.
You should, just to see the reaction, honestly. I think it's hilarious.
And my black friends will get the white folks in there. Have a happy cracker Christmas.
That is a cool, neat story.
So yeah, chime in with your awesome or not so awesome Christmas gifts. All right, Igoe, where were we? We were probably nowhere. So while we're nowhere, let's do a bowl game. We played country for Igoe last time. Chandler, we could play country for Bryce. We could do it for both, for all I care. Igoe, do you have a request? You want to go metal, the original?
Yeah.
Play 2021, Wes.
40 bowls in 14 days.
We'll play the whole
days,
thing.
14 days.
Including Chandler's.
40 bowls in 14
We'll have Igoe grade
oh
Chandler's metal
40
roar.
bowls in 14 days. 14 days. 14
Wait, I'm supposed
days.
to roar?
40
No.
bowls in
Chandler
14
roars in the
days.
song. You listen to a lot of this kind of music.
Oh, yeah.
Rock 40 bowls, 14 days. 40 bowls, 14 days. 40 bowls, 14 days. 40 bowls, 14 days. 14 days.
Definitely 9 out of 10.
You like it?
I think it was excellent. The only thing, the finish was not perfect.
I agree. I
but
agree.
Everything else was excellent.
No, I agree that the ending there was not good. So I was tired after that roar. That was my roar. That was me roaring.
It was fine. The roar was fine.
All right.
Wes, what's wrong?
Don't
my
throw
goodness.
anything at me.
I mean, he's sitting there saying his roar was terrible. No, it wasn't. It was fine.
Thank you. Build him back up,
Yep.
Wes.
Thanks, Wes. Man.
A 9 out of 10 is great in my book.
Oh, yeah.
Not elite, but great.
Igoe, when you think about good screams and songs, the 30 Seconds to Mars, what's that song called? Where he goes, "This is who I-" That's a really good scream. Who do you think is the best scream rock bands?
I mean,
that comes to mind.
Early Avenged Sevenfold was elite, and then they've kind of gone away from that in more recent albums. But if I'm at the gym and need a good pump going,
Avenged Sevenfold.
I'll cut it on.
All right, Igoe, you're just a Gator boy. Said see you later, boy. Avril Lavigne. Were you an Avril Lavigne fan?
I mean,
that was kind of your era.
There's worse than Avril Lavigne.
So I kind of had I had the hots for No Doubt Gwen Stefani in the 90s. Avril Lavigne, you were kind of ish my age when she came. Man, I don't know.
Ish my age.
Who did you have any music crushes growing up?
I don't
Stefani.
I mean, not as much music. I was more like WWE crushes.
Oh,
Trish Stratus back in the day.
Trash, Steven.
Kidding me, man?
You shouldn't watch that.
Tori Wilson.
I know, I get it, but like, come on, man. You shouldn't watch that stuff. What do you think, Wes? Watching that kind of wrestling at such a young age.
That was the Attitude Era. Was there? Where was that, man?
That's what you had to live with back then.
Sable.
I mean, that's when I figured out
puppies.
Yeah, women existed. I mean, come on.
Puppies, JR. Wes, who's your favorite diva of all time?
Of all time.
Well, like just that era, not going back previously, but
it's going to have to be Trish Stratus.
yeah.
Yep.
I liked Deborah in the WCW days. She was with like Jeff Jarrett, maybe. I don't know. Anyway. Kimberly, DDP's
good old days of wrestling.
Yeah. Gator Bowl, I go.
How do we go from Gator Bowl to?
Because you're just a Gator boy. I said, see you later, boy.
Who's in the Gator Bowl?
South Carolina. I can't figure them out, man. I want to say they stink.
Yeah,
but they don't. They don't stink.
They beat Tennessee and Clemson back to back.
They don't stink.
And then didn't they almost lose to somebody bad or lost to somebody bad before that? Yeah.
They play.
And then they've had like some of their best players transfer after beating Tennessee and Clemson.
Hey, there's no rhyme or reason to it.
There's no rhyme or reason to anything right now.
True.
It's just chaos.
They play Notre Dame.
I'm feeling South Carolina here, and I don't know why. other than the fact Notre Dame's the most overrated college football team on an annual basis.
Even this year?
They were pretty rated at one point. And
they were rated, lost, and then were re-rated.
Yeah.
They're at 21 right now.
They lost to Marshall at home. I don't know. I mean, South Carolina, I feel like there's a lot of turmoil in their camp with their guys transferring, their new OC hire. I read their site a lot because I think their staff on 24/7 Sports does a great job, and I try to emulate some of that. And their fan base is just like freaking out over all their portal losses and their coaching changes. And I think Shane Beamer is going to rally the boys. He's going to get a big, bold W.
He seems like that kind of guy.
Yeah.
A rallier.
He's a rallier. That's what he is.
Last year, was he the Mayo guy?
He was the Mayo guy.
This year, live gator pool after the game.
Going to get eaten by a gator.
For his team.
It's crazy.
All right, you're going with the Gamecocks. Speaking of which, we'll talk hoops in a minute. Mace Moore with a great example of a crush. Amy Lee from Evanescence.
Yeah.
Good call.
Did she have like a duet with somebody from Seether or something like that?
Broken.
Yeah, great song.
'Cause I'm broken. All right, Igoe, how about those? How about them friggin' Pirates, Wes? Hit it. Hurry up.
There's a football game in 7 days.
I need it now.
Hold on. Help me work.
It's going to be 6 days by the time we get there.
How about those friggin' Pirates?
There's a game in 1 day, or if you're in Chandler's World, it's in like an hour and a half, Stephen. ECU taking on High Point, but the Pirates coming off a win over South Carolina. We did vibe checks last week, Chandler. We were both pretty high. Like I said, this is a winnable game, mostly basing that on South Carolina's record and the fact that they're not very good. But for ECU to go away from Minji's, 2 o'clock, weird start time, Saturday, not a lot of activity in that gym there. For them to go up 21, for them to stave off a comeback, you knew South Carolina would make a run, never got closer than 7.
Thought it was going to melt down in the second half.
I mean, that's a big win for Schwartz and company.
RJ hitting that big 3, and then I'll tell you what, Javon Small, man, just continues to deliver. I mean, I don't know what you can say at this point. And I've kind of been like, all right, there's going to be a wall Javon Small hits. But even on nights he doesn't score, he's facilitating.
The small wall. He had a game in Minji's where he didn't make a shot,
but
was like 9 of 9 from the line. So still,
he had 10 assists and 9 free throws.
Jeff Charles likes to point out his ability to rebound as a guard is pretty elite.
I mean, he is, like, you look at all his metrics right now, even defensively, he's not the best defender in the world, but he's an all-around point guard, and it's just amazing. You look back at the offseason, everybody freaked out about losing Tristan Newton. I'm not saying I wouldn't love to have Tristan Newton on this team,
Don't be message board guy right now and say I'm glad Gardner.
No,
and
I'm
Newton
not
are gone.
saying they're gone. I'm saying if Tristan Newton was back, we would not be seeing this from Javon Small right now, because he wouldn't be running the point.
That's true.
He probably wouldn't have taken a leadership role this offseason. So you just nice swallow there.
What?
Right next to the mic.
I heard it just as loud as he did.
These headphones are still kind of loud. All right, but either way, Javon Small, now I can't even hear anything. Javon Small, to me, so many people wrote him off. You remember the conversation on Hoist the Colors all offseason. Why is Javon Small coming back? Why isn't he transferring?
Not me.
This is why you don't write players off after one season of minimal playing time, of small sample size. I mean, we've heard about Mike Schwartz and his ability to develop players. I'm not saying he's the sole responsibility for developing Javon Small, but with younger guys on the roster, even if they're not playing a lot right now, I still think there's a role for them in time, and not everybody's going to work out, not everybody's going to develop, but it just goes to show if you don't play a lot year one, it doesn't mean you can't become a quality player.
Yeah, no doubt. Great example of that, and he has been fantastic for East Carolina. Looking forward to the game coming up against High Point Wednesday night at 6 o'clock. All right, anything else we need to hit? We need to take another break. Let's take a break. We'll come back.
How about those friggin' Pirates?
Thanks, Wes.
When are we going to start previewing Coastal Carolina?
When we return.
Okay. Because I've looked into them very minimally.
We'll do that when we come back on Pirate Radio Live after this.
Take a break from the holiday hustle and bustle with a visit to Jersey Mike's. I'm Wes Shepard, your local Jersey Mike's franchisee in Eastern North Carolina for over 25 years. Let us treat you the best subs in town. We can also take care of any of your catering needs this holiday season, large or small. Plus, we partner with many third-party delivery services that can bring your meal to you. Jersey Mike's, open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner. Everybody likes Jersey Mike's.
Everybody likes Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's.
Hey Pirate fans, this is Coach Mike Schwartz. The physicians at Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center have been caring for our athletes at ECU for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care, physical therapy, and diagnostic testing. They also provide urgent orthopedic care on the weekends. For experienced and professional services, call the folks at Orthopedics East at 757-2663 or visit them online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
Whether you're at the worksite or the trailhead, you need an ATV with power and performance, technology to make every job easier, and a time-tested promise of quality and dependability. You need the 2022 Honda 4Trax lineup, available now at Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11 north of the airport in Greenville. Then you'll learn how life is better on a Honda ATV. For riders 16 years old and older, Honda recommends that all ATV riders take a training course and read the owner's manual thoroughly.
With over 30 locations across North Carolina and southeastern Virginia, Quality Equipment is your local John Deere dealer, where you'll find everything you need for your next project. Our complete lineup of John Deere lawn and garden, agricultural, and commercial worksite equipment comes with years of experience, expertise, and dedication. We know what it takes to get it done right. Stop by today or visit us online at qualityequip.com.
I'm Donald Stocks, owner of PIP Marketing Signs Print. We are your one-stop shop for just about anything printed. If we're not your go-to printer, please give us a call at 355-1636. We have over 80 5-star Google reviews and want you to be our next more than satisfied and well-pleased customer. Check us out at growatpip.com or stop in to see us at 3185 Mosley Drive in Greenville. PIP, where business goes to grow.
Is your mouth watering yet? We know that juicy, cheesy, grilled to perfection burger sounds amazing, but it does sound like something is missing. Pepsi, baby! The yin to this burger's yang. Burgers and Pepsi go together like burgers and Pepsi. This perfect blending of flavors makes every bite of lettuce, every sesame seed on the bun, and every sip of that crisp, refreshing, ice-cold cola a journey to Foodtopia. Hit me with the sound effects again. Ladies, gentlemen, if you're feeling the way I'm feeling, we should both go get us a piece of that cheesy, beefy perfection with a delicious, refreshing Pepsi. Burgers, better with Pepsi. That's what I like.
Join us at the Riverfront Convention Center of Craven County on Thursday, December 22nd for the North Carolina Symphony Holiday Pops. Enjoy this festive concert full of orchestral holiday favorites you know and love. Arrive early for photos with Santa. For more information, visit ncsymphony.org.
The Angus Grill is your premier spot for the best burgers, cheesesteaks, and brisket sandwiches around. Join us for our unmatched variety of burger combinations, from the mushroom bacon Swiss burger to the jalapeno popper burger to the original Angus classic. Pair that burger with our amazing onion rings, tots, fries, or sweet potato fries. Angus Grill, with 4 amazing locations in eastern North Carolina, including Winterville near Pitt Community College, on Jarvis Street in uptown Greenville, and on Statensburg Road near the hospital. It's the best burger around, guaranteed.
This is Ryan Jones, and you listen to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by First Bank. Together with our customers, we're creating a world where individuals and communities thrive. Visit the First Bank location on Arlington Boulevard in Greenville for all your personal and business banking needs. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back to the show. Quality Equipment is your full-service John Deere dealer with 28 locations to serve you. Quality Equipment is open in Winterville next to Sam's Club, or visit qualityequip.com to find a location near you. Now let's head back into PRL. here is your host, Mr. Clip Brock.
Thank you, Chandler. Wes Hines here as well. Fun Tuesday edition of the show as we bring you information and entertainment. Infotainment, some would say. Stephen and I go.
Chat.
I go, seems like I get logged out of my Hoist the Colors account. I never remember my password, so I'm on my 28th password.
And you can't repeat passwords?
I probably have, unless they won't let me. But I finally got back in today, and boy, I missed it over the last few days. There was like a thread that said quarterback situation moving forward, and I couldn't get in there, and I was like freaking out.
You could just text me, man.
What's the situation? But no, good stuff. Another VIP chat that I need to catch up on. I'll probably do that later on this eve. But a lot going on. Hoist the Colors. Check it out. When's the podcast coming out?
About an hour ago.
So what? Let's do this real quick. What is your night and day like when it comes to recruiting tomorrow? For your job specifically?
Honestly, tomorrow is. I mean, it's busy because it's just like
tomorrow's like a sigh though of relief, if you will.
Yeah, I mean, it's more of like a confirmation of everything. Like we've covered it the whole year, and it's more about ECU getting this chance to say, "Hey, here's who we're signing. Here's who we recruited." Like we've kind of told the story of the class, and now it's about, all right, the school confirms it. We help confirm it through them. Then we can get Coach Houston's comments on it. If there are any surprises, which there possibly could be, then that's kind of what will take center stage in our coverage. Crazy trick play interception in the Eastern Michigan San Jose State game, but it is kind of like a breath of fresh air / sigh of relief from the standpoint of, all right, now you can finally breathe a little bit. The class is signed. We kind of know what we have officially. We don't have to worry about flips. It's a dead period. There's no visits going on. So then we can finally just turn the page to the bowl game, and then turn the page to, all right, January recruiting, because there will be another wave in January leading into February.
Yeah.
And then turn the page to spring ball, and then turn the page to transfer portal after spring ball.
The page
turn the page to summer ball, which is when you get another breath, and then turn the page to preseason camp. But it's a fun day.
It's a page turner.
It's not my favorite day, though.
What is your favorite day?
My favorite day is opening day of college football.
That is a great day.
Next year at Michigan.
Oh, by the way, little nugget on Hoist the Colors.
Nugget.
That I saw about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Found this very interesting. ECU potentially trying to play on week 0. Has that moved along at all?
There's been general talk, I would say, behind the scenes, but nothing official. So I don't get the feeling it's imminent, nor do I get the feeling it's close to happening, but it's just been discussed.
I would love it to happen, and that game would be Gardner-Webb potentially.
Yeah, but the issues you run, since ECU doesn't play Hawaii, which is a real shame, you can't just move the game to week 0 for no reason. You can't just say, oh, we need a practice game for Michigan, so let's move it to week 0. There has to be a reason that the NCAA has to approve. So when UNC moved the Florida A&M game to week 0 for this year to get ready for App State, basically, they sold it as this is the chance to spotlight an HBCU on a national stage, and made a big deal about that surrounding the game, and got the waiver approved. So ECU would have to find a reason to move the Gardner-Webb game, and Gardner-Webb would have to agree to it.
How about we induct Tim Kraft into the ECU Hall of Fame because he was an assistant coach on the CIT team, and we celebrate him?
That's a great... I'm all for that. I mean, Tim Kraft is one of the best people that I've met in this business.
Great developer. Recruiter.
We could just do Tim Kraft Recognition Day.
Yeah.
We don't even have to develop or induct him to the Hall of Fame yet.
So Gardner-Webb basketball coach Tim Kraft, is his day, and for that reason we're moving it to week 0.
And the men's teams, they can scrimmage. Gardner-Webb and ECU can scrimmage that morning. Open scrimmage.
Yeah.
Sounds like and then once Mike Schwartz leads ECU to back-to-back-to-back NCAA tournament appearances, then we can hire Tim Kraft.
All right, Igoe. We've got 2 Michael Wooden says Panthers cup dipped into dumpster juice. You know, dumpster juice tastes real good in a Carolina Panthers plastic cup in 1994. We've got 2 minutes to preview Coastal. What do you got? Well, Grace McCall is a great quarterback. Here's what I know about Coastal. Their defense is very similar to East Carolina, in which they're pretty good against the run, but give up big plays in the passing game. What I've got is a big, giant over coming up on December 27th. Both teams get into the 30s. The winning team gets into the 40s. That is what I'm feeling right now.
Grayson McCall, I found it interesting. Somebody sent me a screenshot of a Florida reporter on 24/7 Sports basically saying he had talked to Grayson McCall, and that McCall basically iterated to him that he's kind of overwhelmed by the transfer portal process. I mean, he's about to play in this bowl game, and he doesn't even know where he's going to play next season. And I don't know if that matters.
It's definitely a distraction, but
but
when he's behind center and he's got an open receiver, he's going to hit that guy.
I agree, but it's just a weird dynamic.
Yeah.
But then I talked to a North Carolina fan today who was saying like all the guys in the portal, or a lot of them, are going to play in the bowl game. So
maybe it is a new trend.
I don't know. I don't know what to make of this stuff.
It's Igoe wouldn't want to call it a trend or an anomaly last week.
Yeah.
He didn't know what he wanted to call it.
That's just the thing.
Mike P says, ask Igoe if he knows if any of these guys being recruited are actually real.
Yeah, they're real people.
You can confirm
I've talked to them, yeah.
All right.
Now
have you FaceTimed them or just talked to them? Because it could have been.
They could be catfishing me. we could just be signing a bunch of women on signing day, I guess. I don't know.
Scott Embry says, Rico Walker? ?
Isn't he committed to Maryland now?
Scott is our Maryland guy. I think Scott just likes us to say his name.
Isaiah Foote.
There you go. Now Scott's good for the rest of the. Hey, Scott, we talked earlier. Do you know the last time Maryland won a bowl game?
2010.
Correct.
The Ralph Region Bowl.
They're trying to.
Torrey Smith toasted our boy Spida Simmons.
Oh, Spida.
It was a rough day to be a Spida fan.
Yeah. Did I have anything else? I feel like I was about to say something that would have brought the house down, but I got interrupted by Scott. So anyway, we'll say goodbye to you, Stephen.
Goodbye. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah.
What's Slater getting for Christmas? Is he at the age where he can appreciate things yet?
I mean, not really. He's getting some stuffed animals and crap that he doesn't need, but we're getting them anyways.
Yeah. Well, good for him. Man, like when the next.
I feel like the next
3 years, man, that's gonna be fun.
When he'll really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Now he just doesn't really know what's happening. Still, he can
Can he open his own present?
I mean, he can, but he doesn't really know what he's doing.
Right, but just play with the wrapping paper and stuff.
He's at that age.
Yeah, good stuff. Enjoy it, man, with your family.
We'll try.
All right, we'll take a break, come back, and talk to the big fella, Bryce Williams. He will join us in the Pirate Radio studios. We'll go 40 bowls in 14 days. We will open up the Pirate Radio treasure chest and find out what's going on with Bryce when we return on Pirate Radio Live after this.
Jeff Stein from Brown & Wood, our special guest today. Jeff, the holiday travel season is here. Folks are going to be traveling. How can you help them out in the service department?
With the winter months coming, customers are putting on new tires, getting alignments, making sure we check their brakes. We also have an increase in parts inventory, so that's speeding up the process for the customer. And don't forget, we have free pickup and drop-off. To make an appointment, you can visit our website at brownandwood.net or give us a call at 252-355-6080. Brown & Wood, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Hey guys, 'tis the season to shop Shimmer Boutique. It is your one-stop shop for the whole family this holiday season. This is Ashley from Shimmer, and supporting local is important. That's why we have the widest range of local North Carolina clothing. Shimmer carries a great variety of men's, youth, women's clothing, and jewelry as well. Plus, we will always help you pick out your gifts and even gift wrap them for free. Let's make holiday shopping easy and fun with Shimmer Boutique, located on Greenville Boulevard behind Starbucks, in Winterville besides New River Pottery, and in Jacksonville.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
U.S. Cellular has always believed that connection is the greatest gift of all. That's why we're giving everyone one line for $29.99 a month with unlimited data this holiday season. That's right, one line, unlimited data for just $29.99 a month. That's more than a great deal. That's locally grown connection from U.S. Cellular. Limited time offer, terms apply. Visit uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit atlanticwireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today? And then you hear
Warren's Hot Dogs.
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for only $6.25 would be awesome.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates! To keep your bodies active and engaged in the activities that you love, you need a good stretch. And at Bodies in Balance, that's the mission they follow to give you the best quality of life. With years of experience, the team at Bodies in Balance can create a stretch or massage program that's right for you. Visit them at 3101 South Evans Street in Greenville or schedule a home visit to receive a stretch or massage in the comfort of your own home. Call today at 916-4530 to schedule your first stretch consultation or massage appointment and check them out online at bodiesinbalance.com.
Winslow's is now Fifth Street Hardware Restaurant and Tap Room. With a brand new look, Fifth Street Hardware also has a new menu and serving lunch and dinner every Tuesday through Sunday and brunch starting at 10:30 on Sundays. What else is new? Well, they have poker every Tuesday night, Trivia Wednesday with DJ Captain Morgan, and on Friday and Saturday nights they have live music open till 2 a.m. serving light appetizers all night long. New look, new name, same location on Fifth Street. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for more specials. Fifth Street Hardware Restaurant and Tap Room. BMS Builders is your premier custom builder in eastern North Carolina. With homes in Blackwood, Mills Creek, Dalton's Cove and Farmville, and Belmar and Ayden, they're constantly expanding. Now to Laurel Glen and Sarah's Way, plus the new duplex community at Abigail Trails. BMS Builders can build the home of your dreams. Just ask Dr. Dennis Ross in Greenville or ECU football coach Mike Houston. They built their homes, and they can build yours as well. Call 916-1578 for BMS Builders.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 at 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
All right, welcome back. Watch all of Pirate Radio's local programming on YouTube Live. Go to YouTube and search for Pirate Radio TV and subscribe today. Watch Pirate Radio Live Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 and the Bud Light pregame tailgate and U.S. Cellular fifth quarter call-in show coming up next Tuesday for ECU versus Coastal Carolina in the Birmingham Bowl. Just go to YouTube and search Pirate Radio TV and subscribe today. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's your host, Flip Brock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Here on a Tuesday, Chandler Honeycutt, Wes Hines, and Bryce Williams joining us. Hit the music, Wes. I saw the light, I was baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame in your eyes. I'm born to love again, I'm a brand new man.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bryce Williams.
Oh, yeah. What do you think, Wes?
That's great. I like it.
What do you think of the country 40 bowls and 40?
Oh, we're going to hear that.
We're going to find out.
We're going to hear that.
Wait to hear that tune again.
I think we should.
You really enjoyed that, didn't you?
I did.
I think we shouldn't wait. Hit it right now, Wes. 40 bowls in 14 days, country version, and Bryce is going to pick us a game.
14 days, 40 bowls in 14 days. Oh my goodness. 40 bowls in 14 days. 14 days. 14 days. 40 bowls in 14 days. 14.
There we go. Hey. Get ready, Wes.
Sing it if you know it. Here we go.
40 bowls in 14 days. 40 bowls in 14 days.
All right, Wes, here we go. What did Mama say?
Bring it home.
Mama said 40 bowls.
What did Papa say?
Papa said 14 days.
All right, what did Mama say again?
Mama said 40 bowls. Papa said 14 days. 40 bowls. 14 days. 40 bowls. In a 14 days. I said 40 bowls. In a 14 days. Oh, yeah.
That's good. That needs to be
What do you think, Wes?
A patent or is it copyright? Whatever it is.
It's all right. Yeah, as long as you didn't butcher it too bad, you done fine.
All right. I don't think we did. I think
it's good.
Bryce, your game is the Arizona Bowl. This is the game that'll be on internet only. Barstool is doing this whole game.
Oh.
They're going to call the game, have all the bells and whistles. Ohio versus Wyoming.
Old Bobcats.
Last time East Carolina won a bowl game, it was against Ohio. Bryce Williams was there. He was in it.
Beef O'Brady's Bowl.
Won his second Beef O'Brady
He is a two-time beef champion.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure we've done it before. Let me look up your numbers. What do you
I know how to catch. I was looking back on a play I had. I wish I would have cut back. I was on the sideline. You know, I always think back to what could I have done different.
Yep.
You know? Only could take it back, you know?
So ECU jumped out early, 14-0. Never looked back. Taking a gander at the box score, Bryce Williams on the day was 2 for 27.
Nah, you know.
Boy, Shane was spreading it around. Look at all those receivers. Zico got in the game, got him a catch.
Yeah.
Reese Wiggins, Shane Carden had him a catch.
Zeke, goodness, great. Yeah, for a tug.
Yep. All right, who you got? Wyoming and Ohio.
Man, I tell you what, the Cowboys tough. Aren't they the Cowboys?
How tough is one-on-one, Cowboy versus Bobcat? I guess it kind of depends on if the Cowboy has his...
six-shooter.
That's right.
His peacemaker. His gat.
His first class trip to heaven.
That's right. I'm going the Cowboys.
The Cowboy.
They gonna tell them Bobcats the Cowboy up.
Wes, I should have been a cowboy.
I should have been.
I should have learned to rope and ride.
I should have been a cowboy.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do.
I would have had a sidekick with a funny name.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could guess, like you could tell me the spread, but it's gonna be on Barstool, so I don't really know. I mean, I'd like to know how close I could get to them just coming off a whim. And then I would probably rely on you or Chandler to let me know what that score ended up being, whatever the date is on it.
What are you talking about, Bryce?
To guess that, guess the points.
Guess the line.
The line. Or like guess the points. Who's gonna, what the score's gonna be.
All right. Oh wow, Bryce.
I'm wrong.
Only game I've seen like this. This is a pick'em.
Oh wow.
What's that? Refresh me.
Even.
So there is no
nobody's favorite.
There's no
Wow.
line.
Even Steven.
Even Steven.
Yep.
Well, Wyoming is going to be a. I think it's going to be probably like a 34-24.
Well, they're disagreeing with that too, Bryce, because the over-under on this game is a very low 42.5. Expecting some defense in this one, buddy.
Okay, so now that the over-under, I'm going to go a quick 28 to a 21.
All right. And you got the old Cowboys.
28-21. You might want to pin that down.
Pin it down.
28.
Pin that down.
21.
Just in case.
Cowboys.
Cowboys like.
Is it a dash?
No, I was going to put bows, but you said boys, so I wrote boys. Cowboys. All right, Bryce. We we watched the highlight of Bryce yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Because Sunday night, we watched the Washington Commanders lose to the Giants. Logan Thomas in that game. We started talking about Logan Thomas. And Chandler has the memory of an elephant.
Yes, he does.
Of course, Wes Hines does as well.
Yeah,
Last time Bryce and Wes were here, you were telling us how you remember things when you were like 2 years old?
2 or 1.
That's right.
Or like 6 months old. I think it was 6 months old.
But Chandler has great memories as well. We were talking about a Damon Magazoo epic interception.
Yeah.
And Chandler, Rain Man Honeycutt, was able to diagnose the game in his head, the year. He said, all I got to do is find it on YouTube. Sure enough, pulled it right up.
Yes, sir. And it was in a Damon Magazoo interception, collage video. And I do remember whenever I was...
No, it wasn't. It was in a highlight of the game. Because we saw another play from that game.
That was a previous video that I tried to find the interception in, but the interception wasn't in that video.
I apologize.
But, yes, we did see a touchdown from Bryce Williams.
The first one.
First touchdown of the game.
And of my career.
Wow. Special. Do you have that ball?
No, they didn't give it to me.
What?
Give it to you. You got to take it, man.
You got to take it with pride.
In this life, you got to take what's yours. You're a very, humble.
I know. I'm going to have to talk to the equipment guys. Well, it's an Adidas ball now.
Yeah, you still got that ball. Did you slap an Adidas sticker on that ball, perhaps?
Yeah, I'm going to just go take one.
But we were talking about Logan Thomas playing quarterback for Virginia Tech in that game. And all I remember is him being Stretch Armstrong. It'd be like, 3rd and 4. Pirates would stuff him at the line, and he'd just reach out and get the first down.
I know.
I swear he did that 5 times that day. But anyway, we were talking about old memories, man.
Yes, sir.
That's what old people do.
I know. I'm getting to a point I reminisce. Sometimes on the bad stuff because it could have been good stuff.
I reminisce on times where you didn't have a full mustache.
I know.
But right now, you kind of do.
I know. And I said, you know what? Are you going to, because I was shaving and doing my thing. I thought I was going to leave the mustache. I said, oh, yeah. Why not finish the last show of the year with a stash? And I said, you going to leave that? You're not going to cut? I said, nope. She said, all right. And I thought, well, I'm going to rock it on Pirate Radio.
There you go. And we appreciate it. We like the look.
Of course. Thank you.
Bryce, we were talking earlier. Again, this is a sensitive topic because I don't want to sound like I'm upset that I received a gift, because any gift is a great gift.
Right.
It's something you didn't have previously.
Exactly.
But we were talking about how it's still a story in my household where 1994, the Panthers were about to become a team. My dad's a Washington fan, raised me to be a Redskins fan. And my mom, on the 23rd, my sister and I will be like, come on, can we just open one gift? Come on. So you get the worst gift, get it out of the way.
On the 23rd.
On the 20th, yeah, 2 days before Christmas.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I open it up, and it's 4 plastic Carolina Panthers cups. And I'm like, thank you, Mom. I was raised right. I'm a polite kid. I got manners. But they knew, and my dad's laughing, why did you, what in the world is this? And Panthers cups. I'm a Redskins fan. I don't want Panthers cups.
Right.
But I was like, thank you. So we started talking about some kind of funny or odd gifts we received. Anything come to mind for you? The best one, Ryan Malley on YouTube said when he was 8, his grandmother got him a baseball umpire's pitch counter. So I guess she knew that her little grandson liked baseball.
Yeah.
But instead of some cleats or a bat or a hat or a glove, she was at a sports store and saw a umpire's pitch counter. So that's a cool gift.
Yeah.
He just went around counting things.
Yeah. Mine, it wasn't a bad gift because, I'm open to learning new music. I guess whatever time frame Nelly, the rapper and singer, was around.
But a little bit of
Yep, him, that guy, Band-Aid.
Oh.
And I told Mom and Dad, I wanted a Nelly CD, for Christmas. So
Nelly was the hot thing.
Exactly.
Country
here.
Southern Grammar, Country Grammar. What was the big album?
Country Grammar.
Huh? Thank you, Chandler. Country
Grammar. And So I was like, I'd like a Nelly CD. I said, well, it's like, great. So mom and dad normally, are great parents, and they get have gotten me what I want for the most part each year. Well, I opened up. I knew it was a CD, because the way the distinct shape, thickness, width, all that.
Oh, it's wrapped, but it's a square,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, oh, here it is.
And I opened
Getting
it.
hot in here.
And I'm like, okay, and I open it up, and it says Nelly Furtado. And I was like, oh, well, it's Nelly. They're like, what? I'm like, what's Nelly Furtado? I can never say
Nelly
it.
Furtado.
And sure enough, that was the wrong CD, but I heard I'm Like a Bird and felt.
Oh, what a song.
Yeah.
I Only Fly Away.
Yeah, but that's kind of one of the funniest gifts I've received, because it was totally, because mom and dad are like, you think he really wants Nelly Furtado? But they're like, well, okay, and they got it for me.
Is that the song? Is fly like a bird?
I'm like a bird.
I only fly away. I don't know where my hole is. I don't know where my home is.
Yep. I mean, it's a quite catchy song, Chandler. If you've never listened to it, bump it in your radio.
So you just play that one a bunch of times over and over?
Yeah, exactly. That's the only one I really remember playing. But
that is hilarious, because they tried to do the right thing.
Oh, yeah.
And tried to get you what you wanted. But that Furtado, it's a lot different than our boy Nelly.
Yeah, most definitely. So that was kind of a funny gift of mine.
All right, this is kind of lame. Her first album is called Whoa, Nelly. I mean, come on.
That's what you just say, like an old donkey. Whoa, Nelly.
Whoa, Nelly. That's very lame. Igoe says Bryce's pronunciation of Nelly Furtado. Now I'm doing it. Nelly Furtado is amazing.
It's there's no R.
Furtado.
Furtado.
Fartado.
That sounds kind of like a Hispanic dish.
Wes's Mexican wrestling name is Fartado. Fartado. Fartnado. Ladies and gentlemen.
Fartnado.
From Bellhaven. The Fartnado. Wes, you ever heard of Nelly Furtado?
No.
How about Nelly the rapper? You've heard of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he goes to the Hornets game. Does he have something to do with the Hornets, Chandler? Minority owner.
I don't.
Well, he sucks then.
I don't know if he still has any share in the franchise, but he does. He resides in Charlotte, I believe, one of his many houses. But
what was that, Wes?
Wes,
you're putting me to sleep. Come on.
Keep the show going, Chandler.
I'm sorry.
That is hilarious, Wes.
Well, here's a story for you. I hope you don't fall asleep, but I went to a Panthers Monday night game. It was against the Saints, and
he's starting to nod a little. Doze off.
Didn't know. Wake up! I didn't know until halftime. Nelly gets out there and performs. Nelly was the halftime performer.
Cool, neat story.
Yeah.
Man, I'm sorry, Wes, to put you to sleep.
He put my man to sleep.
My man started snoring.
Straight up snoring. You'll appreciate this one, Bryce. Austin on YouTube says, my senior year of high school, my grandma bought me a hammer for Christmas. Her reason being that I was becoming a man. Every man needs a hammer.
Reason behind that.
A man needs a hammer.
That's funny.
Yep.
Because you're becoming a man. That's funny. She just said, where are my nails, Grandma? I can't do nothing with this. I mean, you more so mess things up with a hammer that doesn't have nails. So,
Sonny, if you're good, next year I'll get you some nails.
Goodness gracious.
Maybe a couple 2x4s. Redbeard says, Wes off the top rope on Chandler, and he's got Macho Man delivering a top rope elbow to the face of Bret Hart. I believe that's Bret Hart. It might be. No, that might be the Anvil. What was his name, Wes?
That was
Jim?
Jim.
The Anvil Neidhart.
That's it.
Is that it? Yeah, I believe that's who it is. Had a great goatee on that guy.
Yep.
All right, we got a lot accomplished during this segment. Let's take a break. When we wait, you want to open it up?
Yeah, let's do
Let's open it up.
Uh-oh.
For everybody out there snoring over Chandler's Nelly stories, wake up, because it's time to open up the treasure chest. We're going to have Bryce Williams do the honors.
Oh, nice.
That'll wake you up.
We are down to 5. Turn the music down. We got 5. And you deaf?
Wake up!
I'm not.
He's still asleep.
I'm enjoying the music.
Are you going deep?
Golly. Deep?
Are you deep and dumb? Are you dumb or something?
All right, 317-1250. 5 gifts left. One of them will be yours. I'm talking to you, caller number 12 right now. 317-1250. You get to talk to Bryce Williams. Bryce will ask you a question.
Uh-oh.
Wes, I want you to cook up a good question.
Okay.
For our winner.
Goodness. Ask them if they remember anything when they were 2.
Earliest memory would be a good
Earliest
question.
memory.
We could go around the horn on that one.
I might have to steal that one.
All right, we will have the winner when we return after this.
There's nothing more important than protecting your family. Fire ants can cause painful allergic reactions and even death. Protect your loved ones at home where you should feel the safest. Visit pesttech@greenville.com to learn of our once-a-year treatment to guarantee you stay fire ant free. Tested and proven effective by your Eastern North Carolina exterminating professionals at Pest Tech of Greenville. Mention the crying baby for an extra 10% off.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Holt Nailers for my friends at ArcPoint Labs. Just as I trust my teammates, you can trust ArcPoint Labs to give you quick and accurate results for your laboratory testing needs. ArcPoint Labs provides insights and solutions to enable individuals, businesses, and communities to make informed decisions on their health, safety, and well-being. Visit any of the 6 Eastern North Carolina ArcPoint Labs locations or go to arcpointlabs.com. Go Pirates!
What's up, Pirate Nation? Kyle Gaines here at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let's get ready for the new year with new amazing deals. That's right, all 22 models need to go and make room for the all-new 23 models. So I'm selling all 22 models at invoice minus all rebates you qualify for. So you can see discounts up to $10,000 off 22 models. That's amazing. Also, come check out our new addition to our service department. We added 8 new service bays to accommodate our customers and serve you faster and get you back on the road. Don't forget, we also are a Rough Country certified dealer, carry BMW hitches, truck toolboxes, and more for your vehicle. And this is the last month to collect the $7,500 tax credit on all Jeep 4xEs. That's right, the last month, December, to collect the tax credit. That's savings up to $7,500. Remember, drive a little, save a lot. Go Pirates.
Hi, I'm Annalie Newhoff.
And I'm Rob Campbell.
And we are with CopyPro. We have been locally owned and operated here in Eastern North Carolina for almost 50 years. CopyPro is the leader in office technology.
Does your business struggle with keeping printing costs low or producing professional documents? Here at CopyPro, total customer satisfaction is our #1 priority.
We have a variety of solutions to help reduce your printing expenses and make your business more productive. Call us today at 1-800-682-6558 or online at copypro.net.
CopyPro, we are the professional office systems people.
You've had your new computer a few years now, but lately it's been running super slow, acting strange, and you're worried about viruses and losing data.
This is driving me mad!
Let the experts at University PC Care in Greenville and New Bern professionally diagnose your Mac or PC to see what's really going on. They'll determine the root cause and not just symptoms, so you don't waste money fixing the wrong issues. Call 252-558-1280 for in-store or remote service, or make an appointment online at universitypccare.com.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Hi, this is Jeff Charles for my friends at Ed Watkins Marine. I've known Ed personally for years, covering his winning performances on the football field and on NASCAR's pit road. Now Ed is winning on the water, and you get to win too. You win with awesome prices on boats from Ed Watkins Marine, and of course, great service after the sale. If you're looking for a new boat, contact Ed Watkins Marine today. They will deliver anywhere. Find them online at edwatkinsmarine.com and tell them The Voice sent you.
Pirate Radio.
We're going to be bigger, faster, stronger, and older. That's always a good combination.
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back to the program. Did you miss a show on Pirate Radio? Listen to all of Pirate Radio's archived local programming by subscribing to us on Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, or Spotify. Subscribe today by going to the podcast app on your iPhone or Apple device and search for Pirate Radio Audio Archives. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's your host, Clip Brock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live here on a Tuesday. Wes Hines doing an awesome job filling in, but also keeping us on task, holding our feet to the fire. If the show hits a lull, he'll let us know. If an intro song sucks, he'll flat out say your song sucks, which he told me earlier today. So
he will fall asleep during some of your stories.
Wes, that's what I like, man.
Accountability.
Give it to me straight. Why beat around the bush, right?
That's right, man.
All right.
He's very hard-nosed.
He is. He's a hard-nosed.
He's hard-nosed, and he will fall asleep if you tell a Nelly story.
Chad said, Bryce's story reminds me of a gift my aunt and uncle gave me. My uncle is a preacher. Chad says he was really into rap when he was 12 or 13. I can attest to that. I remember listening to a lot of rap with Chad. I remember listening to, I guess, The Chronic when Chad and I were on the way to see the Baltimore Orioles when we were young kids in the early 90s.
Speaking of Chad,
I'm not done with the story, bro.
Goodness gracious.
I haven't even got to the punchline of the story.
Where's your manners?
And that is not me.
Chad said so. His preacher uncle knew he was into rap. He gave him 3 DC Talks cassette tapes.
There you go.
They are a Christian rap group, he says.
Yes.
So, y'all,
I approve.
Well, I listen to Wu-Tang Clan and Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg when you can hear DC Talks. Okay. Chandler, now you can interrupt me.
Sorry. Speaking of Chad, I forgot to read his poem earlier because he lost. Once again, he lost again. It is not Chad on line 4, but he did say earlier, well, dang, I was still not able to win. If this keeps up, I might commit a sin. No one understands my pain if you could only hear the voices in my brain.
He just released a new poem, too.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Update your Twitter.
All right, here he goes. And it says this. Here again, alone I sit. I do not like this even a little bit. I want to be like all the rest and just win once in the treasure chest.
Chad.
Wow, is he coming off the top?
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, it's...
I don't know. He might just have a bunch written down because he knows he's going to lose.
Tell you what, you can put this in like little storybooks or something.
Yeah. Steve says my favorite rap group back in the day was Crest. Well, Steve, that was not a rap group. That was my rap name. I was in the rap group called Toothpaste. So get some facts and come back and see me. All right, joining us on the Pirate Radio Pit Electric live line is our winner. He is Eric Mazzell, lucky caller number 12. Hello, Eric.
Hey, fellas. Thank y'all so much. How y'all doing?
Fantastic.
Good, buddy.
I'm great.
Eric, tell us about yourself. Where do you live? What do you do? And all the rest.
Reside in Greenville pretty much most of my life. Probably going to give a very unpopular career here, but I work for North Carolina Department of Revenue, but not with individual income taxes. So
there we go.
The complaints somewhere else.
There you go. Fair enough.
Property taxes.
Yes, something like that.
Oh, man. Hope my truck goes down a little bit.
Eric, what are some of your hobbies?
Love sports. Right now, I love spending time with my daughter. I've got a 4-month-old.
Oh, wow.
I actually just picked her up from daycare, so if my wife is knows that I'm right now worried about winning a contest, she'd probably kill me.
Hey, you can do both.
Focus on the road, you know.
Yeah.
All right, good deal. So, Eric, you a Pirate fan?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And wanted to add, I think you did an excellent job at the Coppin State game on the PA. I was hoping for maybe a shooting too, but I know that's Morgan Sticks, but you did a great job.
I appreciate that.
Shooting too.
And I don't do that just for that reason. That's kind of Morgan's thing. He is the shooting two guy. I don't even like saying it's showtime. That's kind of Morgan's thing, but I did it this time too. But thank you for saying that, Eric. I appreciate it. That was a lot of fun being right there in the mix and hearing all the yelling and swearing and that Juan Dixon and Mike Schwartz and the refs are doing. It's so much fun. I enjoy it. All right, who's your favorite pro teams, Eric?
Well, sadly, the Panthers. I love the Hurricanes. They're sitting top, I think, top for third in the entire league this year, so they're doing pretty good as always. Regular season, we'll see what happens in the postseason.
Yeah.
Love the Hornets. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's besides the Hurricanes, that's all about got going right now. The Pirates basketball, doing pretty good, so I got that to fall back on.
Coming up Wednesday night, 6 o'clock in Minges, East Carolina High Point. Hurricanes play the Devils tonight on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard, presented by Dub Up.
Dub Up.
All right, let's go around the horn. Who's got a question for Eric?
Eric, my question to you is, if you could choose one sharpshooter in basketball history to make at least 8 out of 10 three-pointers to win you $5 million, who would that person be?
Well, my gut wants to say Steph Curry, but my heart wants to say Larry Bird, because if you talk enough crap to Larry Bird, he's probably going to make 10 out of 10.
Right.
That's a great answer. That's a great answer. With Akeem Richmond coming in third. All right, Wes.
What is your favorite meal?
Aggressive.
Goodness.
Chicken Parmesan with spaghetti.
There you go.
There we go. Nice.
That's good.
Pretty good. Bryce?
I'm up. Oh, I guess it'd been only a few days left till Christmas. What, to the best of your memory, was the coolest Christmas gift you got at any age?
Oh, wow.
Must have a lot of good ones.
I would have to say the first PlayStation. I know that's kind of nerdy, but
yeah,
that was big back then, coming from the Super Nintendo. So it was a big jump. So, yeah, I'd say the PlayStation.
Good choice.
Man, Christmas Day is playing those new gaming systems.
Oh,
yeah. You couldn't beat that with a stick. All right. Eric, I think we're running back here. If Adrian Peterson had the ball at the 5-yard line, you got 100 tries to tackle him. Do you think you could get him down at least one time? It's just him holding the ball at the 5, and somebody says hike, and you go. Do you think you could tackle him one time out of 100?
Yes, because I think he's going to slip at least one time.
And if he does, all you got to do is touch him, and you're good.
Bam.
That's a tackle.
Down in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Hoping for a slip. That's the only shot you got.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Anybody got any other questions? I love the question you asked, Chandler, and we've turned it into the West. But so if somebody had the Eric, I'm gonna go sandwich. If a restaurant had the Eric sandwich, what would be on that sandwich?
Well, that's a very good question. I would probably have to say an Italian sandwich.
That's my
toasted, every type of meat you can think of, provolone, the whole nine. But definitely drenched in oil and vinegar, spices. I could take that down every day.
Man, I'm ordering the Eric. I'm an Italian man.
I might have canceled the West and go to him.
That's good.
Hey,
nice.
Cancel that West order.
By the way, Familia has an awesome Italian hoagie. Check it out if you haven't already.
All right.
If it's like the Eric, then I'll order it.
And by the way, Chandler, Familia, $100 gift card still in play in the treasure chest right now, as is the $100 gift card and gift basket from Beauty Bar Medi Spa, as well as the Pirate Fan gift basket from UBE, and the 30-minute stress assessment and 1-hour massage from Bodies in Balance. Did I say them all? I believe.
Yes, you did.
12 pizzas from Papa John's,
Well,
also available.
I didn't hear that.
That's because I didn't say it.
Sorry.
No problem. All right, Eric, what prize would you like?
Well, Familia sounds pretty good. I know it's not up there, but I would certainly love a signed debut CD album from Little Scary.
Oh,
wow.
We need to add that to the chest next year.
Funny you say that. Austin said, can we get a Little Scary remix of 40 Bowls in 14 days? And maybe so, Austin. Maybe so. All right, we'll send you maybe a Little Scary autograph with your prize. So, Chandler, let's open it up.
I'm going to hand it over to Bryce.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry.
I almost forgot me.
I did. No sausage balls?
No sausage balls about left me on the choice. I tell you. Okay. It's a little paper. I don't have a chest this year.
Bryce is just let down by a lot of things.
I tell you,
we're
last
doing around
show,
here.
I'm just...
Yeah.
I want that one.
Hey, we'll be here next Tuesday, remember, for our pregame show.
That's true. What time is the game?
If you want to give us a pop-in, 6:45.
The game's at 6:45?
Yes, sir.
Which is not too bad.
All right, what you got there, Bryce?
Dang. Yes, depending on when you get these, you can have yourself 12 pizzas from Papa John's during the bowl game.
Pizza for a year. 12 pizzas from Papa John's.
Can you get those all at once?
Wes, will you give us something?
Yeah.
There we go. 12 pizzas from Papa John's, Eric.
Thank you guys so much. I'll be loving that.
Perfect. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for supporting Pirate Radio. Congratulations, man. We got your info. We'll reach out to you, tell you how you can redeem these.
Yes, sir.
Y'all enjoy the show. Y'all are very entertaining, and just enjoy listening. Y'all have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, bud.
Thank you.
You too, buddy.
Eric Mizell taking home the 12 pizzas from Papa John.
Nice. Better pizza, better ingredients.
Shakaroni.
Papa John. You like the do you think you get the so can you the 12 pizzas you have to get them all at once or just sporadically? How can you do that? Any way you want it?
That's a Ellerbe question that I'm not prepared to answer.
Well, Ellerbe, if you're listening,
I'm going to plead the fifth on that.
Send us a text, please.
I reckon you can roll up there and say, hey, give me 12 pies.
Give me 12 pies now.
I got a bowl party.
That's right.
Christmas family
New Year's
in town.
Eve.
Yep.
If he was smart, he would split it up. You can do it.
Why are you saying Eric's not smart, Chandler?
Jeez, man.
Why would you say that?
That's not what I'm saying.
Wes, is that what he said?
No, he's probably
Didn't
smart.
he say that?
No, you said he is.
No,
yes,
you did.
No.
Yes, you did.
Hush, Wes.
Friend,
Hush.
Eric. He's a never mind.
No, hush.
He's a little.
But what I would do is I would
Helen Yeller.
But
Helen Yeller.
Wes is a pit bull, man. I can sick him on you. I said, Wes, didn't he say that? Yes, yes, he did. I heard it. Right beside
If he was smart enough, that's what you said. If he was smart enough,
I'm scared to death of you.
All right, Wes, back on the leash. Wes,
simmer down.
He's biting my leg.
Down, Boba.
Wes is a pit bull. You want Wes on your team, man.
But what I was trying to say is that he could split it up for the bowl game next week, ECU.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe split it up for some playoff games,
National
NFL.
champ.
You ever heard of a sporting event called the Super Bowl?
Have you ever heard of waiting, being patient, and let me get to that point in my conversation? Yeah.
Hitting the punchline yet.
That was going to be the punchline, and it was ruined.
Sorry, Chandler.
He done ruined it.
I don't look at you as a wait-around guy. I look at you more as a guy that gives the college basketball scoreboard the night before the games actually happen. That's why I was confused. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. That didn't make any sense.
oh really? I got something for you.
Get him! Get him! Pitbull!
Let the dog out.
All right, let's do this right here. Hold on. You're screwing me up here.
Wes, do you hate me?
No, I don't hate you, but this is what I think about you.
And top 25 action in college basketball tonight. We have some ACC action going
This was
on.
last night.
We have Duke on the road at Wake Forest.
He said
I'm
it's
Duke, the
yesterday.
point favorite on the road.
That was Chandler yesterday filling in for me, talking about tonight's basketball games when really they are a day later. So
But it makes sense today.
it makes sense today. That's right.
By the way, let's see. Oh, I've already read his poem, so we're good. I look forward to Chad Moore's poems.
Brandon Manning was caller 2. Thanks, Clip. You're welcome. No problem. Anytime. Don't mention it.
Gracias.
What do you want me to do, buddy? De nada?
Buddy.
I think they nada's tomorrow, right? No, what's they nada? No,
Your means you're welcome.
You're
Bryce.
welcome. My bad. My Spanish is a little off.
Look at this guy. You're an Italian, you said. You don't know no Spanish.
I said it meant night.
That is noche.
Noche.
Noche, my man.
Noche.
And you gave the games from last noche.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can't wait to
Day early, $1 short.
be pest with this for the rest of my life.
Be what?
Pestered.
Beat up with it.
Pest?
Pestered.
Pestered.
Be pest?
I am pissed.
I
am pissed.
Wes, we forgot to ask Eric. Eric, call back. We didn't know your first memory. Chandler, what's your first memory?
First memory?
Yeah.
I actually do have one fairly early.
Like, I feel like I have a memory of riding with my.
I'll tell you what. My first memory is we used to have a Halloween parade in the town of Salemburg, and when I was in daycare, my grandparents would come and we'd watch the parade. It was the elementary school. Each grade, all the kids like walked down the street and they all had their costumes on, and us at the daycare would sit there outside the daycare and watch them go by. And my grandparents would always take me home after the parade was over early.
Because you were about to freeze to death?
Yes, it usually was cold around that time. But that's probably one of my first core memories.
That's interesting.
Interessante.
We bring that up because Wes Hines says he has memories from when you were how old, Wes?
6 months, probably.
Yeah, 6 months old.
What was your?
That's insane.
What was your memory?
The one I remember is flipping around in that crib with a brace on.
Yeah.
What was the brace for?
Because I was pigeon-toed.
Did you get over it?
Yeah, 6 months later.
When you were 12 months old? A year?
You remember them taking it off?
You better believe it.
You didn't run
Beg your bottom dollar.
You didn't run out of them leg braces like Forrest Gump?
Run, Wesley.
No, it's the braces where they put both feet and turn them like this. And you've got to literally, if you turn over, the whole, both your legs go at the same time.
You're like a board.
Yeah.
So, Wes, I mean, and God bless you, man, because you have a lot of health issues. You're about to have, what, hip replacement?
Yeah.
Your health stuff happened literally when you were born. Like, you had the...
Day one.
Day one. And it's been
You've
your
been
whole
a pain
life.
in the butt.
And you're still young.
Oh, only 47.
I mean, that's very young.
They should have
all
named
the
you.
problems you've had.
They should have named you Frank Hines, Frankenstein.
Believe it or not,
Frankenstein.
that's my grandfather's name is Frank.
I choose not to believe it.
Yeah.
But is it true?
Hezekiah Frank Hines.
Heza what?
Hezekiah.
Hit him with a
Frank
hezzy?
Hezekiah?
Hezekiah?
Hezekiah.
That's
Frank
a cool
Hines.
name.
Yeah.
Is
So
that
his
biblical?
middle name was Frank, not his real name.
Yes.
Middle name Frank.
Well,
You could have been Frankenhines.
when he was announced to people, H. Frank Hines. So you always heard the Frank.
Frank.
And if I had Hezekiah as a name, I would want it out there somewhere.
Hezekiah.
So H, that'd be cool.
What is that, Jewish or something?
Something like that.
Hezekiah?
Something like that.
Hezekiah.
Somewhere around there.
That's
Hezekiah.
How do you know how to spell that, Wes?
Hezaki.
Oh, here we go. No, I figured it was biblical. King of Judah.
Hezekiah. Interesting.
That's a cool name. Why didn't you have, let's see what he was known for. This could be bad. Sweeping religious reforms, including a strict mandate for the sole worship of Yahweh. And prohibition on, what's that word, Bryce? Venerating?
Venerating
other deities within the Temple of Jerusalem.
Venerating means like get rid of.
Okay.
Should we Google that?
Hezekiah. That's an awesome name. So, Wes, when did you start losing your memory? I think what happened is you started remembering things too early, and then at a certain point, you forgot everything.
I mean, everything from that's been going on for the last 2 or 3 years, you can ask me, I probably won't remember it.
There you go.
So his memory's going backwards.
Correct.
Like
Well, I
that
think-
one movie.
You got one brain. Like, once you fill it up.
Right. I mean,
I think it'd be cool to replace things, though. If I could choose to not know, like, Redskins lines 1997, Darryl Green interception on Scott Mitchell to win it in overtime. He was at the 5-yard line, caught it, got up. Like, I would choose to get that memory out of my head so I can remember something new that's important.
right.
Like,
So how many gigabytes or something is your brain?
yeah.
Your storage is
Like a computer, you could delete, you could move it. I could,
trash bin.
Exactly.
Well, see, the way my mind is it's like a videotape. I can actually stop it, and I can back it up, and I can play it, and I can remember exactly what I saw on the tape.
Yeah, that's how
my hip.
That's how most brains work.
No. I have to disagree with you there, because some of them just
Get 'em, Wes. Get 'em.
Just come and go as it comes.
All right.
Comes and goes as it comes.
But when you think about memories, you kind of picture it as you putting in a VCR of cassette. Could it be a
closure?
How do you rewind?
Could it be a DVD, or does it have to be a VCR cassette?
Well, I just do it because I'm just doing it because I've been in radio for so long and TV. I haven't been in TV forever, but I just.
So you're saying an audio cassette?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there a certain gesture you do to rewind, or like you twist your ear or something?
No.
Hold on, touch my nose again and stop.
Go back.
His face.
Oh, you went too far.
He's playing bop it on his face. Twist it.
And are you kind and rewind? Because if you don't rewind that memory, there's a chance it might be gone.
Yeah.
Once you see that memory, you got to rewind it.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Huh.
I mean, I tell you, man.
Interesting.
Learn a lot of stuff here.
Mm-hmm. What?
Take us to break, Wes.
All right, we'll do it.
We'll take a break.
Well, yeah, Troy hasn't fixed the clock yet, I guess.
Craig has a question. Wes, what happened to you on April 7th, 1999 at 3:24? At 3:24 on the tape. So get your tape in and
I can't tell you.
And cue it up to that spot.
It's too long ago, and I don't remember it. So
too long ago? You have a memory from 6 months old. What year was that? What year were you born?
I was born in 1975.
All right, so 75 is cool. 99 out of the question.
Yeah, because I was married to number 1.
Oh.
See?
What number are you on now?
Number 3.
I bet.
And that's
the last one.
Yes.
Wes, do you find that you can suppress some memories that you don't want to have?
Yes.
Kind of get them out of there?
That's
Delete.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Delete.
Yep.
But we're human. We have that. We have the cloud, kind of like a backup.
Yeah.
Even if you delete them, they're still there.
For sure.
Yeah.
Something will trigger it.
Let's take a break. Come back when we return. We'll go Pirate Radio Outdoors and more from Wes Hines. Back with you after this.
Take a break from the holiday hustle and bustle with a visit to Jersey Mike's. I'm Wes Shepard, your local Jersey Mike's franchisee in Eastern North Carolina for over 25 years. Let us treat you the best subs in town. We can also take care of any of your catering needs this holiday season, large or small. Plus, we partner with many third-party delivery services that can bring your meal to you. Jersey Mike's, open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner. Everybody likes Jersey Mike's.
Everybody likes Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's.
Don't stress this holiday season. Give the gift of beauty. A gift certificate from Beauty Bar Medi Spa will not only bring a smile to that special someone, it will smooth wrinkles, tighten skin, erase veins and brown spots, and get rid of unwanted hair. Visit the professionals at Beauty Bar Medi Spa in Greenville. Available now. Gift certificate specials for her or him. And BOGO stocking stuffers. You save and they glow. Visit us at beautybarmedispa.com. Go Pirates.
Hey, Ellerbe, have you tried our new menu at Clean Eats? I was planning on going there today. Tell me what's new. First of all, you're going to love our new melts. A melts is a quesadilla folded over like a sandwich full of things like beef and queso and chicken parm. Scott, tell me you got more. Man, I do. We have pretzel bites with queso, our fabulous meat and taters wrap, and we even have Clean Eats mac and cheese, complete with beef or chicken on top. It all sounds awesome. I'm going to head over there now. Fantastic. I hope to see everybody at Clean Eats, 805 Red Banks Road, Arlington Village.
This is Dr. Andrew Bridgeforth from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For experienced professional care, call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
There's no better time to shop Russell's in downtown Washington than right now. Don't let a cancellation or a back order spoil your Christmas. I'm Russell Smith, and I can assure you we have a store full of goodies to satisfy anybody on your list. We've been right here in the same location for 39 years making Christmas wishes come true. If you can't decide on the perfect gift, just select a gift certificate for any amount you desire. The shopping is easy and the signature wrap is free and beautiful. Merry Christmas to the Pirate Nation, and we invite you to shop Russell's Clothing in downtown Washington.
This is Martin Truex Jr., and as a NASCAR Cup Series champion, I love one-stop shopping. When I need fresh tires or fuel during a race, my pit crew takes care of everything. Off the track, I have an auto owner's independent agent. They handle all my insurance in one place: car, home, life, and business. Get your own pit crew and find a local agency with auto owner's insurance.
This is Jeff Gibson with Town Insurance in Greenville. Call me today at 756-8300. Go Pirates!
Familia on Fire Tower Road in Winterville has a brand new updated menu. Open from 4 to 9 Tuesday through Saturday and 11 to 9 on Sundays, Familia has a variety of pizza combinations and classic Italian dishes that are sure to tackle your taste buds. Enjoy Thirsty Thursdays with $3 drafts with several local brews on tap. And who doesn't love brunch? Familia has Sunday brunch from 11 to 2. Follow Familia on social media for their pizza of the week for just $12. Visit online at FamiliaNC.com. Familia, that's Italian for family.
Hello, Pirate Nation. This is Jamie Lang with Carolina Hardscapes, and we're excited to announce that we're Eastern North Carolina's premier fiberglass pool installation company. We partnered with industry-leading San Juan Pools so that we can build the backyard of your dreams. Whether it's an outdoor fireplace, patio, outdoor kitchen, or now a pool, give us a call at 364-1201 or find us on the web at CarolinaHardscapesandMulch.com so we can make your backyard the place to be. Go Pirates!
This is Stephen Igoe, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back to the show. Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, and get rid of unwanted hair? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Bar Medi Spa on Red Banks Road in Greenville. Free consultations available by calling 752-1406 or visit beautybarmedispa.com. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's your host, Flip Rock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. The show Justified, Bryce. You got a, what would you call him? A ranger? A sheriff? He's a lawman.
Lawman.
What would you call a Kentucky lawman, Wes?
I have no clue. Sheriff?
Let's see how they describe this man. Raylan Givens, a tough deputy, U.S. Marshal.
Oh.
He's a U.S. Marshal. Mm-hmm. Harlan County, a lot of old miners there.
That's a good movie, by the way.
Whole lot of drugs. What's a good movie?
U.S. Marshal.
Marshals?
U.S. Marshals.
Okay.
Yeah, but he
Tommy Lee Jones?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I've seen it, but I know what you're talking about.
It's a good movie. What's wrong with?
Marshals?
He's got a point there. Chandler, do you think Bryce went to school at Marshall or Marshalls?
Marshall.
Correct. Well done.
Mm-hmm.
Bryce, let's go outdoors real quick. Give us that deer scoreboard.
Still 0.
Mm.
I mean, I could have shot some does, but now I was trying to wait that
you're waiting for the
random
prize.
buck maybe showing up, but honestly, I've got, let's see, about 12 more days. 12 or 4, maybe a smidgy less than 2 weeks or right at 2 weeks. And I don't really foresee a shooter buck coming into my lanes, I guess.
So my question is, are you going to not bite the bullet, but fire the bullet on maybe a smaller, just to get something?
I've got a buck who is a little funky. You know, they have you can call it like a coal buck, okay, like has like bad funky horns and kind of just not good genes, I guess you could say. If he comes out, I'll pull the trigger on him. Other than that, no.
Okay.
But I do plan on shooting some does, one or two, before the end of the year. So I mean, next time I go, the hammer's going to drop. So I did go last Wednesday or Thursday, and got downpoured on, but I wasn't a box stand, so obviously pretty much for the most part kept me dry. I only saw one deer that day. I haven't been skunked, so I'm thankful for that. But soon, next time I see you, hopefully, well, I guess it will be the new year. I plan to have tagged at least one deer.
All right.
So that's the goal there. And then this past Saturday, did get a chance to go fishing. I've been fishing 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks maybe. So I was able to go fishing. Didn't get skunked. It wasn't the epic day my buddy had the day before, but actually 12 hours before. But we did catch some trout, some little puppy drum, and some rock. So it was a successful day. It was tough fishing, we had to work for them, but overall it's been a good outdoor experience.
Good stuff. Wes, what's your favorite eating fish?
That would be catfish.
All right.
Yep.
Wes, you're giving me the sign. You want to pick a game in 40 bowls in 14 days?
Yeah, might as well.
All right, hit the music real quick. We got to do it.
I gotta hush this up.
Well, hush that one up. Hush on up now.
All right, hold on.
Wes ain't getting out of here without picking a game.
You got it. Here we go.
Oh, man, you get a big one, too.
14 days, 14 days, 14 days, 40 bowls in 14 days. Oh, my goodness. 40 bowls in 14 days, 14 days, 14 days, 40 bowls in 14 days, 14.
Ah, yeah.
Back at it.
Oh, faithful.
Put it on repeat.
Rewind that tape.
40 bowls in 14 days. 40 bowls in 14 days.
Mama said 40 bowls. Mama said 14 days. Mama said 40 bowls. Papa said 40. Here we go. 40 bowls in a 14 days. 40 bowls in a 14 days. I said 40 bowls in a 14 days. Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Wes.
Yes, sir.
Your game is one of the college football playoff games.
Okay.
Michigan, number 2 in the country, taking on TCU, number 3. 4 o'clock, December 31st. Fiesta Bowl. Who do you got? Michigan, TCU.
TCU.
Why are you taking, do you know their mascot?
I don't remember.
They're an amphibian.
Okay. That's fine. I don't care.
This is the logo.
Wes, you
or
can't.
their little
Wow.
gesture.
I'm not going to let you, I don't care me. You're going to care.
You're going to guess.
You're going to care.
I think Wes is in a tizzy because it's past 6 o'clock.
Wes, name an amphibian.
An amphibian?
Yeah.
Rawr.
Wow.
He has lost his mind.
The horned frogs, Wes. You're taking the horned frogs. Wrap up the show. You're the one that wanted to do this, and you're acting like it's
Well, you're the one that originally said before the show that you wanted me to do this before I got off the show.
You set me up, Wes. You're like, hey, do this, and then you're going to play the I don't care card.
I tell you what.
Wow.
He was in such a tizzy. He was over there like shaking at the mouth.
I don't care.
I don't.
Bryce, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to
Get him,
y'all.
Wes.
Hey, if you're bored next Tuesday, come hang out with us.
6:45, huh?
Yeah, we're here all day. So,
All right.
Wes, when can we see you again, man?
Next year.
All right, see you next year, buddy.
All right, buddy.
Thanks for filling in. Chandler, see you mañana.
All right, see ya.
We'll see you fine folks coming up Wednesday, 3 o'clock for an all-new edition of Pirate Radio Live Song, everybody.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the